After Quinn was discovered, he hurriedly swallowed a few bites. Then quickly left the cafeteria, not daring to stay long. Meanwhile, Nathan and the others were still discussing this matter. Oh, he bumped into you yesterday. Then this morning he returned your bookmark. Sounds like nothing special at all. Ashley, hearing Lily's account of yesterday's events, she looked at her with some surprise. Because it sounds like nothing special at all. Why does that guy keep staring at Lily? Crystal asked with a smile. Could he like you? Before Lily could speak, Emma beside her quickly interjected. People who like my sister must be very many. This is no big deal. How could anyone like me? Lily lowered her head, muttering softly. She knew herself very well. Someone who always keeps a cold, unpleasant expression. How could others possibly like her? Since childhood she's wanted to receive everyone's affection. This thinking makes it so. Just one person not liking her makes her feel deeply hurt. In the end, even if 9 out of 10 people like her, but if just one person doesn't like her, she'll feel like no one loves her at all. Lily is someone with that kind of personality. Though she has severe social anxiety, closing herself off tightly, but deep in her heart, still wants to make friends with many people. Soon afternoon arrived. Nathan and the others continued military training, while Lily went to class to prepare for lessons. When arriving at class, she just happened to meet Quinn walking toward her. Both arrived at the classroom door. Oh, Quinn awkwardly stepped back, letting Lily enter first. He said softly, you go first. Lily, holding books in her arms, gently nodded, responding with a very soft After Quinn entered the classroom, his friends immediately came over, grabbing Quinn's hand, asking quietly, what's going on? Bro, what happened? Why were you walking with Lily? We just accidentally met at the door. What do you mean walking together? Accidentally met? Were you following her? So brave. So many girls, not enough to choose from? Had to choose someone with no possibility. What are you talking about? Quinn brushed his friend's hand away, raised his head looking toward Lily, saw her sit down. He opened his book to read, not raising his head, not looking elsewhere, as if everything around had nothing to do with her. Quinn looked at Lily for a long time, silent for a while, as if thinking about something. After a while, he looked at his friend beside him, asked, do you think it's possible that Lily really wants to make friends? She just doesn't know how. His friend laughed loudly. Bro, are you stupid? Come on, tell me. His friend turned Quinn's head, looking toward Lily, asked again. Quinn looked at Lily. In his mind appeared the image of bumping into her yesterday, and her image at the cafeteria at noon. At that time, did he see her smile? Quinn frowned slightly, pushed his friend aside, said, look here. Let me show you what a real man is. After speaking, he immediately walked toward Lily. His friend wanted to pull him back, but couldn't hold him no matter what. Hey, what are you doing? Are you crazy? At this moment, the whole class also fell silent. Most eyes turned toward Quinn, not knowing what he planned to do. The next moment, under curious gazes, Quinn directly sat down next to Lily, the seat no one had ever dared to sit in. His friend took a deep breath, eyes wide open, extremely shocked, shaking his head. His friend said, bro, you're not just a man. You're a real man. Bro, you're a truly tough man. Bro, you're a special forces member. Lily was reading, her eyes suddenly stopped. Her peripheral vision saw someone sit down beside her. When sitting down, also felt. Is she trembling? Quinn frowned slightly, feeling something strange, though Lily didn't raise her head. But her body seemed to be slightly trembling. Hey, Quinn, he coughed twice softly, reached toward Lily and whispered. Can I borrow this book? I also want to read it. Can I? Lily was stunned for a moment. Then, her hand slowly reached into her desk, randomly took out another book from inside, placed it on her desk, then gently pushed the book forward with her finger. From beginning to end, Lily never raised her head to say a word. But Quinn felt that Lily seemed to have misunderstood. Before sitting down, he had asked himself, what attitude would Lily have later? Would she raise her head and stare at him, then say cold, cruel words? Quinn had mentally prepared for all of this. But now, when he actually sat down and tried to chat with Lily, he discovered she seemed a bit scared. This was completely opposite to what he had imagined, but also somewhat confirmed his earlier thoughts. Can I sit here? The lighting here is quite good. If you don't like it, I'll leave. Quinn asked softly. After Lily hesitated for a few seconds, she slowly raised her hand, but stopped in midair for a few seconds, then lowered it. This made Quinn somewhat confused. Is this agreeing or not agreeing? However, Quinn still maintained his shameless attitude. Nodding, smiling, said, then I'll take that as agreement. Thank you. After speaking, he lowered his head, looking at the book Lily lent him. Glancing over first time, the book cover had no words. He felt somewhat puzzled. What book is this? Why no title? He opened the book to a page, frowned, staring at the writing on it. So cute. She's the most wonderful little sister in the world. About 0.01 seconds later, a hand shot over at speed invisible to naked eye. Immediately snatched the book from Quinn's hands. Before Quinn could react, his hands were empty. When looking toward Lily, he saw she had hidden the book in her desk. At the same time, Lily's ears also clearly reddened. Very deep red. Quinn's mouth fell open. He just realized what happened. Was that your diary? Chapter 292. If anyone bothers me, you have to help me. Quinn realized. Seemed like he just saw something he shouldn't have. Lily too. She didn't look and just gave him a book. Who knew it was her diary? Just now still wondering why the book cover had no words. Lily slowly raised her head. Her face flushed red. Her lips pressed together. Eyes containing a bit of grievance, looking at Quinn. Even at the corner of her eyes could see teardrops. Quinn's heart couldn't help but flutter. In an instant felt worried. I didn't make Lily cry, did I? Quinn said nothing more. Immediately he hit his own head hard. Hit very hard. Immediately creating a red mark on his head. I lost my memory. I don't remember anything. Lily was stunned for a moment by Quinn's childish action. Right after, Quinn immediately lowered his head, his lips slightly trembling, Quinn's eyes flashing with surprise. Standing frozen for a few seconds, feeling joy in his heart. I made Lily laugh, right? She smiled in front of everyone again. Quinn embarrassedly scratched his head with his finger. Said softly, do you know my name? You probably don't know who I am, right? Lily gently spoke. She paused, then slowly said, Quinn, so you know. Thank you. Lily said a soft thank you. He didn't expect Lily, who never interacted with him, would know his name. He thought Lily definitely didn't care about anyone, and definitely didn't remember anyone's name. The two didn't say anything more. Until class time, the two still sat next to each other, but had no conversation. Many people were very jealous of Quinn, daring to sit next to Lily, and not being driven away. Really made others jealous. Lily also, for the first time, had someone sitting beside her in class. The feeling made her somewhat uncomfortable. During class, she couldn't concentrate. After class, Quinn consciously left. He felt his action was bold enough. He just wanted to test whether Lily was like what he thought. Now it seems his guess was right. Lily seemed to be greatly misunderstood. Her real personality must be very different from her appearance. Bro, how was it? What did you say to her? I only saw you hit your own head. After seeing Quinn come out, his friend immediately ran over, pulling Quinn, asking about what just happened. Quinn waved his hand, responding casually, didn't say anything. In the evening, military training came to an end. Most students were exhausted to the point of sitting on ground, unable to stand. Nathan and them also sat in a circle chatting, waiting to dismiss. The instructor stood in front, looking down at students. Loudly asked, who among you can perform talents? Come up and perform for everyone. This statement made students immediately silent. You look at me. I look at you. No one intending to stand up. Nathan and Emma, hearing this, immediately looked to the side. You going? Ashley pointed at herself, muttered a surprised sentence. Though from childhood, whenever there were activities like this, she almost never missed. Crystal and Jasmine, hearing Ashley would perform talent, immediately felt interested. They hadn't seen yet, and were very curious. Nathan raised his chin. Said you go. Having learned talent not performing would be a waste. Okay. Ashley slowly stood up, patting her pants. The instructor, seeing someone stand up, clapped and called, "Hey, welcome this student to perform." Everyone turned looking at Ashley, who was standing up, walking to the front, also clapping. Ashley stepped up asking, "Is there music?" Yes, the instructor seemed prepared. Took out a small speaker, placing it on ground. After adjusting, music started playing. When music played, Ashley closed her eyes, took a light breath, then started dancing. At this moment a breeze blew past, making Ashley's long hair fly. She danced beautifully. The dance steps very rhythmic, like a fairy dancing. Every movement perfect. This was a visual feast, making people couldn't help but gasp. Wow! Students below, after being stunned for a moment, burst into applause. The sound loud enough the whole field could hear. In just a moment, other classes resting hearing the applause looked over there. Ashley was dancing. Everyone's eyes went wide. Oh God, goddess. Blake, hearing his classmates beside him, raised his head looking over. When seeing Ashley, he surprised opened his eyes wide. Damn, isn't that your sister Ashley? Oh, Ashley? Tyler, hearing this, immediately raised his head looking toward the voice. Ah, the last sound. Tyler's mouth gaped open, so surprised. Couldn't close his mouth. He originally thought the surprises Ashley brought him were enough. Didn't expect this moment too. While classmates around started taking out phones, recording videos. In short time, all eyes on the field seemed focused on Ashley. This made Tyler panic. His heart only felt uneasy. The girl he likes exposed to public gaze. She's loved by more people. Does this mean he has no chance anymore? Originally no competitors. After this event, maybe competitors will line up. She was already beautiful, with excellent figure and temperament, and this talent performance ability. Choice of partner definitely secured. One dance ended. Ashley collected her movements. Not just students in her class, but students from other classes also started clapping. Ashley returned to the team. Sat down beside Nathan. So wonderful. Ashley, you have this talent? Good enough to be on shows. Jasmine sincerely praised. When Ashley was dancing, her temperament completely changed. Indescribable beauty. Professionalism beyond criticism. She completely like a professional dancer. Ashley raised her head looking toward Nathan. Said softly, "Okay. If anyone bothers me, you have to help me." Ashley had predicted this would happen. After all, this wasn't the first time. Every time Nathan helped her solve it. So she hoped this time would be the same. Nathan pointed toward Crystal. Don't you have Crystal and Blake? What are you afraid of? Chapter 293. At that time my sister Ashley sweated a lot. I almost went weak in the knees. After dismissing in the evening, students prepared to return to dorms. Nathan and others too. They prepared to take Emma and the girls to women's dorm first. Then they would return. Hello. At this moment, a voice sounded from behind everyone. This deliberate greeting made them immediately know who it was. Crystal smiled softly, gently whispered in Ashley's ear. The first person to bother you has arrived. Ashley sighed, didn't turn around. But others all stopped and looked back. Behind, it was indeed Tyler. He had been following Emma since dismissal. Seeing almost at the dorm. Who knows tomorrow? How many people will confess to Ashley? If he doesn't hurry. If doesn't act, then no chance anymore. We'll go first. Nathan pulled Emma's hand. Leaving first. Before leaving glanced at Crystal, signaling her to handle it. Crystal replied with an okay wave. Nodding. Yeah, I'll go first too. Be safe. Jasmine also said something. Then went to women's dorm first. She felt she shouldn't stand here. Should avoid a bit. Tyler stepped forward. Frowned looking. Wondering why he just arrived. But everyone already left. Could it be they're creating private opportunity for him and Ashley? But one person hasn't left. Crystal gently asked by Ashley's ear what to do. Decisive or leave some room? Decisive is good. Solve it once. No next time. Okay, Crystal completely understood Ashley's meaning. But Ashley had an ominous feeling. Crystal turned looking at Tyler behind. Coughed twice. Said to him, "You looking for Ashley? What's the matter?" Both Ashley and Tyler simultaneously made confused sounds. Looking at Crystal with puzzled expressions. "You're Ashley, what's going on?" Tyler smiled bitterly. Pointing at Ashley. Asked doubtfully. Crystal directly. Hugged Ashley's shoulder. "Isn't it clear? Ashley, what are you doing?" Ashley pouted. Turned her back to Tyler. Said softly to Crystal. "This is more decisive." Tyler was stunned for a while. Smiled helplessly, said, "Stop joking, I know it's fake." "No way." Crystal slightly twitched corner of mouth. Wondering if her acting wasn't natural enough. She really didn't know how to act properly. Because she wasn't expert at this. The three heard a cough. They raised their heads. Found someone just appeared behind Tyler. "Okay, the expert on this has arrived." Crystal snorted once. That person was Blake. Blake stood there, stared at Tyler for a few seconds. Then slowly walked over. Put hand on Tyler's shoulder. "What are you doing? Can't you see I'm busy?" Tyler didn't understand what Blake wanted. Said softly. Thinking, why can't he read the situation? Can't recognize the situation now? Blake forcefully patted Tyler's shoulder, making him groan in pain. Then stepped forward, blocking in front of Ashley. Said to Tyler, "What do you want? If you have intentions toward my sister Ashley, then come to me first. My relationship with sister Ashley. Not as simple as you think." "What relationship or no relationship?" Tyler frowned, face changing color, voice full of questioning. Ashley, standing behind, had same reaction as Tyler. She also wanted to know what relationship between her and Blake. Blake snorted once, shook his head, said, "Me and sister Ashley have had many stories others don't know. For example, in Dark Alley, we went through intense exercise. At that time my sister Ashley sweated a lot. I even went weak in the knees." After Blake said this, the other three all gaped, like could fit a fist in their mouths. "What the hell? What are you saying? Ashley, tell him. He's slandering you." Tyler, angry to the point. Face turned green, both angry and stammering, said. Ashley stunned for a while before realizing Blake's words were talking about what she did 10 minutes ago. Indeed, in that dark alley was intense exercise. For her it really was like that. Hands hurt, sweated a lot. So Blake being knocked down was right. But saying it like that isn't good, right? Ashley was about to say something. Raised hand pointing at Blake. Blake waved his hand, stopping Ashley's words. Threw her a determined look. Loudly said, "Can you say if this really happened? Did this really happen?" Ashley tilted her head, looking at Blake with eyes like looking at an idiot. "This really did happen. There really was this matter. Just saying it is a bit." Tyler now also froze, because he saw Ashley hesitating. If this was completely absurd, Ashley definitely would have answered immediately. Ashley, hands on hips, pouted. Hesitated a few seconds. Nodded, said yes. This really happened, Ashley just said. Tyler felt his heart suddenly shattered, like being hit hard by a hammer. Broken into small pieces. Even the person involved admitted it. Usually, if this was fake, would definitely be clarified immediately. But the person involved admitted herself. In Dark Alley, we had intense exercise. Sweated a lot and knees went weak. What else needs explaining? Even an idiot would understand. You guys, like that? Tyler stepped back 2 steps. Completely couldn't believe, but had to believe. Blake indeed very handsome. Even he himself felt inferior. The things in dorm could prove his family very rich. He completely not lacking money. Someone both handsome and rich. Also good at studying. Maybe he really can't compare to him. Tyler bit his lip, sighed, then turned and left. He felt his mood very heavy. Needed to go back and rest a bit. When Tyler left, Blake then turned around, bowing to Ashley. Said, "Really sorry, sister Ashley. You can hit me, because I really hate him. No, next time. This has affected my reputation a lot already." Few minutes later, Ashley rubbed her hands, frowned, muttering, Yet Blake, after being beaten, had no injury at all. Completely unaffected. This made Ashley couldn't help feeling uncomfortable. She wondered why Blake could endure so well. Body not too strong yet so solid. Really, my fault. But like this, he probably won't bother you anymore, right? I probably helped you solve a trouble. You, how did you solve this? Ashley forcefully hit Blake 3 more times. Angrily gritting teeth. Panting a few times. Blake just held his head silently enduring. Okay. Let's go back. Crystal stopped Ashley. If we keep hitting like this then what? Blake is fine. Ashley can still hit herself. Oh God, really? Damn it, I'm going crazy. Ashley cursed then was pulled away by Crystal. Blake watched the two leave. Still waved once. Said go slowly. Boom. Right as words ended, a lollipop flew over. Hit Blake's forehead. Blake awkwardly rubbed his forehead. Picked up the lollipop. Turned and left. He planned to return to dorm, but saw Tyler sitting under dorm building. Blake looked at him doubtfully. Initially didn't plan to pay attention to him, but when passing by, he heard vague sobbing sounds. God, are you crying? Not to this extent. Aren't you embarrassed? Blake frowned, pointing at Tyler loudly questioning. Tyler, hearing the voice, slowly raised his head. At this time his face still had tear marks. Looking very sad. What does it have to do with you? You can easily get what you want. How could you understand my feelings? Blake's face full of contempt. Eyes looking at Tyler full of mockery. What do you mean I easily get what I want? What I want isn't like what you want. You probably think everything can be bought with money, right? Then what else do you want? What you have still not enough. Tyler stood up, looking straight at Blake, speaking loudly. What do I have? I really admire you can be so weak. Wanting to pursue Ashley, it's harder than you think. Yet you think with your worthless personality. And few hasty confessions can succeed? Then you might as well go home and cry. What a coward. Blake gave thumbs down, strongly despising Tyler. Blake's actions today, completely to get revenge on Tyler. Though the other might not have offended him. But he really didn't expect this person so weak. Just a little stimulation like this already made him devastated, unable to stand. Sitting here crying. This made Blake really despise him. Therefore, his tone became more serious. After being scolded by Blake, Tyler was stunned for a while. Whole person stiff, like turned to stone. After a while, he lowered his head silently. Seemed to be thinking something. You're right. Because Ashley is such a hard to get person. That's why she attracts me so much. If could easily pursue, that would be strange. Tyler used hand to wipe tears at corner of eyes. Feeling like figured it out. The hazy eyes from before now became more determined. Right. Thinking this way is correct. Blake snorted lightly. Nodded satisfied. But right after he felt something wrong. Did I just advise him to wake up? Tyler looked at Blake. Asked. So are you really Ashley's boyfriend? Oh no, not. Of course not. No way. Blake almost reflexively answered. His answer, after all, was the truth. Just way of saying bit ambiguous. But when it comes to boyfriend issue, he didn't know what to say. If lying and Ashley knows will suffer badly. If not, then forget it. Then I won't give up pursuing Ashley. I don't care what she was like before. I just like her, Tyler seriously said. Then he immediately went straight back to dorm, leaving Blake standing there, motionless, completely stunned. Blake realized he was wrongly beaten. Everything he said was all useless. Accidentally helped Tyler regain confidence. Ashley won't forgive me. Done. I'm useless again. Blake returned to dorm, couldn't sleep all night. Next morning, military training started again. Most everyone exhausted. Completely no energy. When running in morning, many people couldn't keep up. At noon, when eating, everyone came to cafeteria. Ashley just sat down. Already someone standing beside table. Ashley slowly raised head. Looking at person beside, she immediately frowned. Can I sit here? Person standing beside Ashley was Tyler. He holding his food tray. Looking at Ashley, smiling lightly. Ashley stunned for a moment. Then lowered head, softly whispered to Crystal. Now I can't eat anymore. Tonight you go beat Blake. Beat hard, beat to death. Received okay gesture from Crystal. Crystal happily accepted this task. After all, she's very good at this. Can I sit here? Tyler quite smart. He saw Ashley no reaction. Also didn't ask second time. But turned asking Nathan. Pointing at position beside Nathan. Nathan slightly raised head. He had no reason to refuse. After all, this cafeteria not opened by him. No one sitting beside him. Nathan couldn't do anything else. Could only let Tyler sit down. Exactly position opposite Ashley. I'm done eating. Tyler just sat down, immediately. Ashley stood up, holding food tray preparing to leave. Actually, she barely ate anything. But right when Ashley just stood up, their instructor just happened to pass by. Seeing Ashley barely ate anything, instructor stopped, couldn't help saying to her student, "Don't waste food. Wasting is shameful. Food not easy to get." Ashley froze, her tongue slightly retracted. She helplessly sat back down. Crystal gently said by her ear, "It's fine. Why do you care? Why do you care about him? So many others bother you, you only care about him. Isn't that making him misunderstand?" Ashley gritted teeth, looked at Crystal once, said softly, "Because I really hate him." Chapter 295. Why is he so charming? Quinn walked out. This afternoon no class. Want to play ping pong? I'm not going. I have things in dorm. Quinn waved hand refusing. He wearing backpack. Seemed preparing to go out. What's up? Going on date? With who? Not dating anything. I just want to change hobbies a bit. Quinn finished speaking then walked out. Wearing backpack left dorm. He took out phone checking time. Looking quite hurried. Still muttering in mouth. At this time she should be there already. He walking and running. To school library. When entering library, he started looking around. Seemed looking for someone. Finally, he saw light in his eyes. In a corner, there was a back figure. She seemed hiding there. That place quite hidden, but created feeling of safety. And as expected, only that person alone. That person was Lily. Her life almost just studying. Then library and back to dorm sleeping. Only when with Emma and others. Does she enrich her life more? Quinn gently walked over. Walked straight to empty position beside her. Hey. Can I sit here? Lily didn't even notice Quinn's presence. Quinn then greeted. Then sat down beside Lily. At this time, the shock to Lily's lil heart wasn't small. She trembled once. Almost fell off chair. Hey, careful. Quinn unconsciously reached out. Caught Lily's arm. Not letting her fall. But this physical contact made Lily very uncomfortable. Immediately, she forcefully threw Quinn's hand away. Feeling like extremely disgusted. Like wanting to fling Quinn's hand away from herself. If someone else would definitely be hurt by Lily's attitude. And immediately leave. But Quinn didn't do that. Since testing Lily yesterday, he had decided. He knew. Lily wasn't like others thought. So he understood. This action just Lily's self-protection. Not really hating him. Lily didn't say anything. Just lowered her head very low. Intently looking at book in hand. Don't get so close. Being close not good for eyes. Quinn spoke again. Gently advising. Lily didn't reply. But she slowly raised her head a bit. Quinn seeing Lily. Really listened to his words. In his heart extremely happy. His bold action. Really no problem. Then Quinn opened backpack. Took out many books placing on table. Hey, do you want to try reading these? All quite good. I highly recommend. He knew Lily liked reading. So he carefully selected these books. Thought she would like. This was way to please others. Lily slightly tilted her head. Looking at books in Quinn's hands. She spoke softly. These I've already read. Quinn blinked several times. Eyes became dull. He was surprised. Couldn't understand. These I have 7 or 8 books. Have famous and less famous all kinds. You've read them all? No way, so amazing. You're so great. All read already? Then I must learn from you. Actually, I haven't read these yet. Quinn laughed awkwardly. Actually, he hadn't read any of them. Recommending just to find topic to talk. When hearing Lily say she read all, he stopped pretending. because he afraid would be exposed. At this moment, Lily suddenly extended finger, pointing at a book on Quinn's table. Then gently tapped that book. This one very good. Really? Good good good. I'll read right now. Quinn extremely excited. This Lily seems actively talking to him. Also recommended him a book. This proved he already succeeded to this extent. Quinn hurriedly opened book, started reading. After 5 minutes, Quinn concluded one thing. That is he really not suited for reading. One paragraph, he had to read 3 times. He didn't understand why. Feeling like couldn't concentrate. These words he recognized. But after reading, no image in head. Couldn't enter these books' world. So had to read 3 times to understand. In those 5 minutes, 1 minute remaining. Occasionally Quinn glanced toward Lily. Result was Lily extremely focused. Could only see her eyes moving bit by bit. Reading line by line. Quinn's phone vibrated once. He took out and looked. Was a photo sent by friend. His friends some play ping pong. Some play basketball. And some play badminton. Many people invited him. They told him quickly come play with them. Quinn looked at friends' invitations. Bit his lip. Then raised head looking at Lily beside. Not going, you guys play. Quinn refused all invitations. Set silent mode then put phone in pocket. Shifted his attention to book. Throughout process, Quinn didn't say another word to Lily. Because he knew, she came here for quiet reading. He couldn't because wanting to talk with her. Keep bothering. This would only make her hate him. He had lowered his expectations. Before coming here he had thought carefully. Just being able to say one sentence to Lily would be success. Even if not sitting next to her would be fine. The result was not only sitting together, but also chatting. Lily even actively recommended him a book. This counts as a major success. He wasn't greedy. So, for the remaining time he also focused on reading. Not bothering Lily. About 2 hours later, Lily seemed preparing to leave. She closed her book, packing up her things. Quinn, seeing Lily preparing to leave, also didn't continue bothering. He packed his things preparing to go home. Thank you today, Quinn said softly to Lily. Lily stood still for a moment. Clearly, she was puzzled why Quinn thanked her. However, she didn't ask more. Just gently shook her head. Then put on her backpack and walked out. When passing Quinn, the scent of her hair wafted into Quinn's nose. He watched Lily walk away. Watching her leave the library. Why is she so captivating? Chapter 296. What does she lack most? Birthday already? Her birthday. After military training ends will be her birthday. This is the first time organizing a birthday for her. I don't know what to do. That evening, Nathan brought Emma. Together with Ashley and Crystal went to dinner. After eating they chatted again. Emma also went to the restroom. Nathan took this opportunity, talking with Ashley and Crystal about this matter. That is at the end of military training. 3 more days will be Emma's birthday. Ashley was a bit puzzled. Asked why is it a birthday? Isn't it the 1-year anniversary? That's more than 10 days later. Her birthday comes first. Nathan was very worried about this now. After all, organizing a birthday should be a bit special. He didn't know how to plan or what to give. Everything now had no ideas. After all, this is the first time he's organizing a birthday for Emma. Last year, when Emma had her birthday, she hadn't been brought home yet. She was also experiencing the biggest shock of her life. So completely had no mind for birthdays or anything. Already missed it. But this year is different. He has the chance to organize a birthday for Emma. So he had thought early about this year's birthday. But until now still hadn't thought of anything. So I want you guys to help me a bit. What do you think? To organize a good birthday for her? Nathan looked at Ashley and Crystal. Now could only ask their opinions. When Emma comes back there won't be a chance. Crystal thought for a bit. Then said, how about you guys travel? Go out and have fun a bit. Nathan thought for a bit then said, can't do that. We don't have time to play. Nathan had thought of this before. But clearly very difficult to implement. They already have too much homework. Don't have enough time to play. Only have 1 single day to play. So this plan definitely won't work. At this time, Ashley gently opened her mouth, saying that's not it. Why so complicated? Nathan raised his head, looking at Emma. Didn't understand what she meant. Ashley gently tapped the table. Think about what Emma lacks most. She definitely thinks. Now Emma lacks nothing. But if thinking carefully, what does she lack? Ashley's one sentence made Nathan suddenly realize. The light in his eyes flashed. He slapped the table hard. I understand now. Boom. Both people simultaneously clapped hands. Crystal surprised, looking at the two. What's going on? What are you doing? At this moment, Emma also just came out from the restroom. She saw Nathan and Ashley just touched hands. A bit confused. Nothing. Just talking a bit just now. Reached agreement. Nathan laughed cheerfully. He casually found a reason, then changed the topic. Emma didn't ask more. She knew Nathan and Ashley often chatted about things she didn't understand. Like their tacit understanding. After a while, they went back. The discussion about this also ended here. But Ashley and Crystal still had things to discuss. The two returned to their room after. Started chatting about the issue just now. What's the matter? What gift for Emma's birthday? Ashley had helped Nathan solve the problem. But actually her problem was more difficult. What gift to give? That's the biggest problem. This really hard to say. I feel I can easily solve it. But you're her best friend. Really difficult to solve. Jasmine, hearing their discussion, immediately came to join in. Asked, "Hey, Emma's birthday coming up? What day?" Jasmine, though, just knew them not long. But still hoped to be good friends with Emma. So her birthday definitely can't miss. 3 more days, I just found out. After Nathan and Emma returned, Emma started packing things. She came before Nathan, saying, "Husband, take off your clothes, I'll wash them." Okay. Nathan obediently took off clothes, giving to Emma. Then, when Emma went to wash clothes, he took out his phone, typed a message and sent it. Time passed quickly. 3 days later, students' military training also ended. After weekend rest, we'll start classes. Early morning, Nathan opened his eyes, feeling like his biological clock knew. Today is a very important day. So, he woke up early. Nathan opened his eyes. Looking beside, found Emma lying in his arms. She was still sound asleep. Not yet awake. Nathan wasn't in a hurry to get up, but let Emma sleep a bit more. After all, military training for a week quite tiring. Lying for about 20 minutes. Emma slowly opened her eyes. Yawned once. "Good morning, darling husband. Why are you up so early?" Emma rubbed her eyes. With slightly hoarse voice said, "Probably because slept early last night." Nathan scratched his head. Softly replied. He wanted to see Emma's reaction. After all, today is her birthday. Should have some reaction, right? He still wanted to pretend not remembering today is her birthday. Then let her be a bit disappointed. Then after would be a reversal. But now looking at Emma's reaction, seems like she even doesn't remember today is her birthday. Yeah, okay, then I'll get up first. What do you want for breakfast? I'll go out and buy for you. Emma sat up, arranging the slightly messy nightgown. Then got out of bed. Emma turned on bathroom light, then went in. Holding the mirror on the sink. Raised head, looking in the mirror once. This look made Emma stop. She saw in the mirror, behind her, seemed to have something. Emma quickly turned around, looking behind. There was a large fresh bouquet. 999 flowers. Beside also had several gift boxes. Both big and small. Decorated very exquisitely. Emma covered her mouth. Face full of surprise. Her eyes full of disbelief. Eyes opened wide. At this time a pair of arms from behind hugged her. Nathan's gentle voice sounded by her ear. "Your birthday starts from this morning's bouquet. Happy birthday, darling wife." Chapter 297. Emma blinked. Took a long time to react. Today is my birthday? I forgot. She swears she really forgot. She remembers clearly Nathan's birthday, Ashley's, and other important people's, but forgot her own birthday. Emma turned, looking at Nathan. Immediately her eyes filled with tears. After blinking once, shining teardrops started rolling on her flushed face. "Husband, you still remember my birthday? I even forgot." Emma's lips trembling. Her nose quickly reddened. Her whole body curled in Nathan's arms. Softly sobbing, Nathan gently stroked Emma's hair. Gently said, "How could I forget? Even if forgetting, your birthday won't be forgotten. Because there are people who love you." Emma immediately burst into tears. She wasn't just moved, but also remembered her birthday last year. Actually, before she paid great attention to her birthday. Always remembered birthday clearly. Then on that day, would eat delicious food with family. But unexpectedly, her parents passed away few days before birthday. She was immersed in sorrow. How could still think about birthday? From then, she no longer looked forward to her birthday. Didn't expect Nathan still remembered. How could she not cry? Nathan comforted Emma for a long time. Before making her calm down, he remembered. Last night, at midnight, when sneaking flowers in, he really feared Emma would suddenly wake up. Yesterday he had prepared flowers and pile of gifts. Then asked Professor Han, temporarily kept in his office. Waiting until Emma fell asleep. Nathan then went to office. Brought those things to bathroom. After arranging, returned to bed sleeping. "Okay, darling wife. Quickly get ready. Dress up beautifully, then we'll go play." "Yeah." Emma's face still slightly red, but she showed brightest smile. Nodded once. After agreeing, she tiptoed. Kissed Nathan's lips lightly. Half-hour later, Emma and Nathan were both ready. Emma didn't want to waste time because of her. She only put on light makeup. But already beautiful enough. After that, she wore a dress normally too precious to wear. Stood before mirror spinning around. Asked, "Darling, can I wear this?" Nathan from behind hugged Emma. Kissed her cheek lightly. "Of course can. My wife looks beautiful in anything." "Hee, let's go. We're departing." "Yeah." Emma didn't know where Nathan would take her. But she didn't ask. As long as being with Nathan. Going anywhere doesn't matter. Even staying home all day with Nathan. She would feel it's the best birthday. Two prepared things, then went out together. Took elevator down to first floor. "Hey, Emma. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Have fun this year. Happy birthday, little Emma." When they reached first floor, met graduate students. All sent birthday wishes to Emma. Smiled and greeted her. Though they only lived in this building 1 week. But most everyone had met. And they all knew each other. "How does everyone know?" Emma politely replied to each person. Then whispered in Nathan's ear asking, I don't know either. Must be Professor Han leaked the secret." Nathan awkwardly shrugged. Seeing everyone knows Emma's birthday. Definitely only this possibility. When two walked out of building. Then saw a car parked in front. Beside car 4 people standing. Seemed chatting. Emma saw 2 of them. Immediately eyes widened. Bit surprised. Took few seconds to react. "Mom, Dad, why are you 2 here?" 2 chatting were David and Laura. Seeing Nathan and Emma come out, they immediately waved, calling them over. "Come here," finally out. Besides David and Laura, 1 more was Professor Han. And another was middle-aged man. With special temperament. Looking very polite. And seemed not inferior to David. Emma hurriedly walked over. Came before them. Asked softly, "Mom, Dad, why are you 2 here?" "Of course, to celebrate our dear daughter's birthday." Laura bent down, raising both hands. Holding Emma's face. Smiling said. David also smiled, nodding beside. Both wearing sportswear. Completely different from formal attire they usually wear. Emma surprised, looking at Nathan. She knew definitely Nathan had notified. Nathan gently put hand on Emma's shoulder. Said, "What's wrong? Birthdays should be eaten with family, right? Playing with family, eating delicious food. Happy birthday." Nathan, through Professor Han's suggestion, thought of this. For Emma, birthday eating what delicious food. Receiving what gifts. Actually nothing big, after all, for her all the same. Because normally Nathan often takes her eating. Often gives her gifts. This can't show birthday's specialness. Emma also doesn't lack these things. What Emma lacks most now? Definitely parents' care, family's presence. So, only like this truly meaningful to Emma. Emma stood there bit dazed. She didn't dare think how much love she received. how busy David and Laura normally are. Emma all knows. Meeting once already difficult, but today they came to celebrate her birthday. Whole family playing together. This in Emma's world could only happen in dreams. But today became reality. In moment she wanted to cry again. These two must be your parents, right? Really talented man and beautiful woman. At this time middle-aged man spoke. His face wearing smile, looking very gentle. Nathan and Emma didn't know who he was, so didn't reply. Professor Han hurriedly opened mouth introducing. Principal Yuan, this is Nathan. And this is Emma. This is Boston University's principal. Principal Yuan. Chapter 298. Her birthday is her mother's day of suffering. Hello, Principal. Nathan and Emma obediently greeted. They didn't expect. Man before them was Principal. Temperament really similar. Looking like upright man. Bright eyes. Solid body. Standing straight. No need for formality. How do you two feel about our school? Getting used to it? Any dissatisfaction here? Just tell me. Principal Yuan waved hand. Laughed lightly few times. Even his laughter very dignified. Quite good, everything fine. Thank you, Principal, for caring about us. Nathan quickly replied. Smiled lightly once. He didn't dare say any dissatisfaction. Currently privileges he received already too many. Moreover, even if dissatisfied, he wouldn't dare directly tell Principal. All right, Principal Yuan. We'll go first. David patted Principal Yuan's shoulder. Both looked very close relationship. Principal Yuan smiled, nodding, said, all right. Next time have time come play again. I'll treat everyone to tea. Got it. David already got in driver's seat. Laura sat passenger seat. Signaled two to get in car. Let's go. Good. Nathan and Emma sat in back seat. Car started leaving school. Emma couldn't suppress joy and excitement in heart. Though just starting, she already felt this birthday really wonderful. Mom, Dad, where are we going? Emma couldn't help asking. Because she too happy. Laura turned looking at her once. Smiled lightly, then said, going to amusement park you always wanted to go. Nathan told us. Emma turned looking at Nathan. Nathan slightly smiled. Shrugged, said, because I saw you saved it. I thought you really wanted to go. Oh my. Emma felt happiness overflowing in heart. She really wanted to go. But only thought about it. Never said out loud. Didn't expect Nathan secretly discovered. And made it happen. Feeling completely loved. Making one unable to escape. Don't need to open mouth to say. Still someone knows how to make you happy. Oh right. At this time Emma suddenly thought of something. Sat up straight, looking forward, toward David and Laura. Mom, Dad, can I go somewhere first? Can we detour a bit? She somewhat embarrassedly suggested. Honestly, she shouldn't say this. Could make two such busy people find time to celebrate her birthday. Already very difficult. Already hard to spend this birthday together. But there's one place. Today she must go. Laura turned looking at her once. Seeing her determined eyes. Couldn't help smiling satisfied. Okay, of course can. 1 hour later. Car stopped at foot of a hill. 3 others followed Emma. They climbed to hilltop together. Nathan also carried quite many things. After that, they saw Emma, in beautiful dress. Not caring about image cleaning weeds before grave. Nathan vigorously put things down and helped. David softly asked Laura by ear. Are these her parents? Not even her biological father. He's also biological father. Treating this child really grateful. Did you hear anything before coming? Child's birthday is Mother's Day of suffering. So today must visit her mother. Laura standing behind. The more looking at Emma, more loving. Having such child also parents' blessing. David wanted to look around environment. Opened mouth saying. Since child doesn't want parents moved to better place. Then call people rebuild this place. A small hill. Wrap it up. Yeah, go back find experts. Emma toward David and Laura. Two expressed gratitude. Coming here, they could make her happy. Two just smiled. Then David walked before Nathan. Patted his shoulder saying, study well. Nathan doubtful expression. Looking at David wanting to turn and leave. Very confused. How does this relate to me? After few people returned to car. Recovered heavy mood. preparing to play. Almost noon. But Emma's enthusiasm still not decreased. Still felt excited and happy. About half hour passed. Car reached destination. 4 bought tickets entering. Right when entering saw huge sculpture. Many people taking photos there. Clearly a photo spot. Emma pulled Nathan's hand. Pointing there. Bit excitedly said, "Husband, husband. In my collection there's a photo. Many couples taking photos here. Looks very beautiful. Let's go. We'll take video, Mom. Mom take video for both of us. You two go." Laura happily agreed. Took out phone preparing to take photos. While Nathan stood to one side. He seemed stiff. Because rarely takes photos. Before playing always he took photos for Emma. He almost never filmed himself. Because he wouldn't stand there. Didn't know what pose to make. So looked very stiff. Today after all Emma's birthday. To satisfy her wish so he listened. While Emma more natural. Holding Nathan's arm tightly. Leaning on his shoulder. Face full of sweet smile. Eyes also slightly squinting. Like smiling. Laura took several photos for two. Looking at those photos. Smiled happily. These will be her precious memories. Let's play that first. Emma pointed at roller coaster not far. This roller coaster also very famous. Often seen online. Come on, Mom, Dad. Emma pulled Nathan running slowly over. Still turned greeting David and Laura. Coming Laura turned looking at David. Husband, can you play? Your blood pressure okay? David snorted lightly. Moving neck said. What's to fear? Birthday with daughter. Playing roller coaster what's scary? Chapter 299 Go. They're waiting. When we return. 4 got on roller coaster. Nathan and Emma sat together. David and Laura sat together. Husband, are you scared? Emma looking toward Nathan. Smiling asked. Of course I'm not scared. Nathan smiled replying once. Of course he's not scared. Riding roller coaster or whatever. Falling down nothing scary. Actually I'm a bit scared. Emma reached hugging Nathan's arm. Said softly. It's okay, don't worry. Nathan held Emma's hand tightly. With his 10 fingers. Giving her immediately absolute safety feeling. In instant she no longer afraid. Behind them were David and Laura. Laura calm. No reaction. While David looking left right. Mouth still muttering. Is it safe? Any danger? Laura glared once said. What's to fear? Don't you have insurance? If something happens, insurance company will handle. What more do you expect from me? David wanted to glare back. Angrily said. Roller coaster started slowly starting. Started slower. Slowly climbing to highest peak. Then at lower position suddenly stopped. Emma closed her eyes. Holding Nathan's hand tightly. Looking very worried. Just next moment. Roller coaster suddenly plunged down. Strong weightlessness feeling and excitement. Made most people on ride scream. Rumble rumble. Nathan didn't lower head. Facing strong wind, his face muscles trembling. This first time David felt his son's head spinning. A big event, a good thing. Behind Nathan. Wind all blocked by Nathan. Until roller coaster gradually stopped. Everyone got off ride. Emma looking very happy. Though throughout process she almost didn't open eyes. Because she really bit scared. Also okay, acceptable. David said to himself when getting off. While breathing adjusting glasses. Laura glanced at him once. Gently said. Husband, I see your legs bit shaking. That's muscle cramp. Because too cold some muscle spasm, can't help it. At this time Emma pointed at big Ferris wheel beside. Called out. Dad, Mom. Let's play that. Coming, baby. Laura happily agreed. While David stood in place. Expression bit embarrassed. Haha, you kids probably bit hungry right? Let's play first. Dad will go buy food for you. Saying that, David then quietly left. Laura smiled helplessly. Looking at David's back. Lone wolf forever. Embarrassed about high blood pressure, just say it straight. Really, why pretend in front of children? Then 3 of them played together. Very happy. Only safe rides. David would participate together. Rides like carousel. After all he often stays up late. Not getting enough rest. If playing intense rides. Really worried body can't handle. When almost evening, all four preparing to leave. Emma's smile never faded. Today she really very happy. Joy and happiness always surrounding her. She holding Nathan's hand walking behind. In front, David and Laura also holding hands. Walking slowly together. Parents' relationship really wonderful. They really don't look like bosses at all. Look like normal parents. Right, for them prefer playing parents. Rather than being bosses. Otherwise how could hide from me so long? I didn't suspect anything. Nathan snorted lightly. He remembered clearly his parents very affectionate. They almost never argued. Family very harmonious. Nathan turned looking at Emma. Asked, "Happy today?" Emma nodded hard. Replied, "Yeah. So happy, this is my best birthday. Husband, I love you. Then won't you reward me?" Nathan smiled mischievously. Adjusted a bit. Leaned face close. Pointed at cheek. Signaling Emma to kiss once. Emma then reached out. Turned Nathan's face. Then directly kissed Nathan's lips. This is the reward. All four together. Got in car. Laura turned looking at Emma. Said, "Okay, now we'll take you back. Next time we'll eat together again." "Mom, you two not eating dinner with us?" Emma stunned a bit. She thought they would eat dinner together after leaving. Why going back already? However, Emma also quickly understood. After all, they very busy. Being able to spend whole day playing with her already wonderful. Laura smiled lightly. Said, "Don't you have many friends? They're waiting for you." Emma stunned. Turned looking at Nathan. Nathan waved phone in hand. Said, "They're waiting. Waiting for us to return." He already contacted others before. Already arranged eating dinner together. Celebrating Emma's birthday. Emma didn't forget friends. But because parents here so didn't mention. But since Nathan already arranged. Daytime can play with family. Evening still have friends eating dinner together. This birthday is what she could only dream of. And now Nathan made dream reality. Emma leaning on Nathan's shoulder. This moment she wanted to say many things but couldn't. But seems also no need to say anything. Happiness in this moment became reality. She looking at photos taken today in phone. Every photo telling about happiness. She preparing choose few photos to post on friend circle. Finding few photos taken with Nathan. Then adding few of her own to make 9 grid. At this time he saw one group photo. Was photo of all four. He and Nathan standing in front. David and Laura standing behind. Completely a family photo. Looking like happy family. Emma squinted eyes. Smiling gently looking at photo. Suddenly before her eyes appeared illusion. She seemed to see. Behind them appeared her parents' figures. Also standing there smiling toward them. She stunned. Blinked once. Then saw illusion disappear. But that feeling really very real. Like it was real. Emma sighed once. Corner of eyes slightly curved up. Eyes brightened. Then she put that photo in center. Being loved, being protected. Being needed, being recognized. Being loved, his birthday, really silly. Still the same. Nathan and Emma arrived at restaurant. Following waiter's guidance, they came to private room door already reserved. Nathan standing behind. Emma slowly pushed private room door. Wow, she couldn't help exclaiming. Inside room decorated very exquisitely. Whole room, all designed with colors she loves. Only Nathan would know this. Didn't expect he remembered so clearly. Then balloon decorations. Fresh flowers and other things complete. Room completely decorated like birthday party. Cleaned up. Happy birthday. In room, her friends all sitting here. Ashley, Crystal Snow, Lily, Jasmine and Blake also invited. Lucas and Peach couldn't come. They too far, on the way. They also called Emma. Expressed regret. And promised next time we'll gather together. Emma covered mouth. Heart extremely moved. Exclaimed. Thank you everyone. Nathan holding Emma's hand. Led her to table sitting down. Then, everyone present. All took out gifts they prepared. Big and small. Only Ashley prepared biggest gift. When she carried from ground up. Made Emma startled. Crystal gave beautiful necklace. Diamonds on it sparkling. Looking very precious. This I also didn't know what gift to prepare. Initially I wanted to handmake gift for you. But my hand's too clumsy. Not successful. Definitely next time I'll prepare well. Crystal embarrassedly said. She initially planned, make gift like gift for Emma. Also hand make one. That definitely would be best gift. But tried several times. Everything failed. This kind of delicate handicraft work. She really not good at. Don't say that. Your gift to me already wonderful. I really like it. Thank you for birthday gift, I already thought of it. Emma looking at necklace before eyes. Eyes full of love. Gifts originally don't distinguish high, low or expensive, cheap. Expensive bought ones also good. Heart-made ones also good. As long as gift, then all have special value. Moreover, this sparkling diamond necklace. Such beautiful necklace. How could she not like it? Jasmine gave her gift to Emma. Was a not big small box. Emma opened it. Inside was pair of rings. Couple rings, wow. For you too. Happy birthday and wish you forever happy. Happy birthday. Wish you together forever. Thank you. Emma took out rings. Raised Nathan's hand. Then put on his middle finger. She also put ring on her hand. Then she took out phone. Took photo of both hands. Looked up at Jasmine. Said, though we just met not long. But I feel. You're a very good friend. We'll live well together. Help each other. If anything just speak up. I'll definitely help. Emma reached out hand, smiling at Jasmine. Jasmine also reached out shaking hands. Said, yeah, okay. She though didn't care too much. About Emma's words. After all just polite words. If too serious would show. But everyone understood clearly. Real meaning in Emma's words. Next was Lily's turn. Gift she prepared also not big. Happy birthday Emma. Thank you sister. Emma hugged Lily. Opening gift to see. Found inside was bookmark. But this bookmark not ordinary type. Was two small cartoon characters. One male, one female. Easy to recognize as Nathan and Emma. They holding hands tightly, pressed together. Looking so sweet and happy. And also extremely cute. This gift. Even Nathan had to exclaim in surprise. His eyes opened wide. Completely didn't expect these small characters so realistic. Perfect proportions. Everyone now also curiously looked. All showed surprise. Emma holding bookmark up. Placed before eyes, looking carefully. Surprised asked sister. Sister drew this yourself? Lily softly replied. Yeah. Sister drew. Then had it made. Didn't expect Emma recognized immediately. This was Lily's hand drawn. If using software to create. Definitely wouldn't be so realistic. Every detail reproduced perfectly. Only hand drawing could achieve such effect. Lily decided on this gift long ago. Since she and Emma became closer. She paid attention to Emma's birthday. In free time. She always drew. Initially she thought would draw Emma alone. But after thinking again, she thought drawing both would be better. After drawing, she continuously revised. Revised many times. Finally chose one she was most satisfied with. She must be only one among everyone. With strongest feelings for Nathan and Emma. She's almost fan of this couple. I really like this gift, sister. Thank you sister. Emma moved hugged Lily tightly once more. Lily slightly pursed lips. Corner of mouth slightly lifted. Being able to receive Emma's love. She felt very reassured. Thank you sister. Happy birthday. This is my gift for you. Just small gift, not much value. But it's my heart. Blake opened his gift. Was a card. Looking golden. Seemed very high class. This is. Emma took the card looking. Don't know what this is used for. On it only has gold-plated VIP text. My family in Boston. Has hotels, shopping centers, restaurants and many other businesses. Everything named white gold belongs to my family. You guys take this card. All expenses are free. As soon as these words were spoken. Besides Crystal Snow, everyone was very surprised. Especially when Blake mentioned the businesses. His attitude speaking lightly. If didn't know, people would think they were a few small shops. Ashley asked quietly. His family is that rich? Crystal Snow nodded saying, yeah. From what I know, Mr. White's value is very high. Not only is he vice president of Balance, but also has a seat on the board of directors. Also holds many shares of Balance. He also owns many other assets. Then why does his family still need to compete? Let him just take over some business. That would be enough. Because as long as Blake enters Balance, Mr. White will easily handle it. The higher Blake rises, the greater advantage for both father and son. Actually hoping he strives for advancement, not relying on family. But the son is really foolish. Still childish. Chapter 301. How about finding somewhere to try these things? This is too valuable. I can't accept it. Emma carefully put the card back, waving hands saying, "What did he just say? Definitely not a valuable gift. Otherwise how could it be worth this much?" Blake pushed the gift before Emma. Said, "Just accept it. It's my sincerity. Knowing your birthday I started thinking what to give. After asking my father, he immediately had this card made for me to bring as gift. With this card no need to worry about anything. Definitely enough for fun and dining. No need to worry about money. The value is really very large. Just freely use it. But each use is like owing a debt. Don't need to pay back. Then we'll really be at ease. To use it? Why when need to use feel awkward? When you need help, won't it be difficult? For those present, birthday gifts are just good wishes, as long as Emma is satisfied. For Blake speaking, these are all social connections. How much one invests, the relationship grows that much. So all losses are worth it. Even if you don't use it, no problem. Just accepting is enough. Gift matters have been resolved. Feelings have been expressed. My family loses nothing. Emma turned looking at Nathan, asking his opinion. Nathan also hesitated a bit. Clearly he understood Blake's intention. If his family didn't have such great power, then this card absolutely can't accept. The debt would be unpayable. But his family at least has David at Balance, Laura at Eternal Sky. This card they qualify to receive. Also qualify to use. Nathan didn't know Blake's father's identity. Now only knows Blake's family also very strong. Not accepting this gift would be losing face. Angering the other party is unwise. So both emotionally and logically must accept. Just accept it. After a while, Nathan slowly spoke. Said softly. Emma also listened to Nathan's words. Accepted the card Blake gave. Opening mouth saying, "Then thank you. This gift I'll carefully use." She also didn't know what to say. This gift is a bit too valuable. Feeling like using it will cause trouble. The most surprised here still Jasmine. She's not familiar with others. And this is first time meeting Blake. Didn't expect his family so wealthy. Though, Boston University has many rich kids. But like Blake this way. Definitely top tier. Jasmine closed her mouth. Asked Crystal Snow beside. What does his father do? So rich. Crystal Snow replied casually. His father is vice president of Balance. Jasmine's eyes flashed with surprise. Her mouth opened wide, amazed. Vice president of Balance? No wonder, really very impressive. Crystal Snow slightly leaned, nodded. Also said nothing more. His father too. Moreover, those two fathers are board chairmen. And the rest are either little sisters or big sisters. All real relatives. Gifts have all been given. Only Ashley's gift not yet presented. Everyone turned eyes toward Ashley. Want to see her huge gift? What exactly is it? Ashley slowly stood up. Placed gift beside Emma's feet. Under everyone's curious eyes. Ashley spoke. Happy birthday. This gift I think you'll like. Emma turned looking at Nathan. Both looked somewhat confused. Emma reached out, wanting to see what that gift is. Such a big box. Must contain many things inside. But right when Emma, about to touch the gift box, Ashley suddenly grabbed her wrist. Stopped her from opening. Wait, don't open here. Open at home. Ashley shook her head. Seriously told Emma, making Emma stunned. Oh, okay. Emma though didn't know reason. Still obediently listened to Ashley and didn't open gift. Everyone though very curious. But Emma didn't open gift. They naturally also couldn't open. Could only hide curiosity in heart. Dinner went very happily. Nathan and Emma drank quite a lot. Playing very happily. Until 10 p.m. Everyone then returned. Nathan carrying friends' gifts. With Emma returned to their room. Nathan just entered, put everything down. Then lay straight on sofa. Today he really very tired. Playing all day, legs hurt unbearably. He really admired Emma, she could still walk. She looked not tired at all. Emma entered room. Still looking at friends' gifts. The more looking more liked. She held phone taking few photos. What gift did Ashley give? At this time Nathan remembered Ashley's gift still unopened. When bringing back he felt very heavy. Don't know what's inside. Oh right, Ashley said wait until home to open. Emma also suddenly remembered. So she hugged the big gift placed on table. Preparing to open. Nathan also stood up staring, eyes full of curiosity. With Emma opened the gift. Inside the gift appeared before both. Both simultaneously extremely surprised. Couldn't help changing expression. Mouths gaped open. What does she mean? Robbing adult toy store? This is romance package. Both looked in gift box. Inside are many romance toys for couples. Just outfit trying alone has dozen sets. And toys needless to say. This girl really too much. Nathan sighed helplessly. Sat down on sofa. He seemed not too surprised by this gift. He knew Ashley always could do surprising things. Speaking of which, darling wife, where should we go for our 1-year anniversary? Nathan looked at Emma. Gently asked. After organizing Emma's birthday. Just few more days. Still have their 1-year anniversary to celebrate together. Emma slowly closed gift box lid. Sat on bed, pursed lips. Silent for a long time. Not long after. Both her cheeks slightly reddened. She raised hand patting gift box lightly. Said softly. How about finding somewhere to try these things? Chapter 302. If I win then you'll be my girlfriend. Weather cold so fast. Heard today will snow. Right, Ashley and Crystal snow after school. We'll return to dorm together. So it's year end already. University life already 3 months. But 3 months passed. Both Nathan and Emma only met each other. Count on one hand enough. Thanks. Crystal Snow bought 2 cups hot coffee. Gave Ashley 1 cup. They both wearing thick coats. Wrapped warm scarves. Looking very cold. Mouth breathing out smoke. How about Nathan and Emma? Almost a month haven't seen them. Last meeting probably during holiday. Can't help it, their pressure too great. No time. Probably evening return they'll lie down and sleep immediately. Crystal Snow and Ashley sitting on bench outside. Drinking hot coffee. Preparing to return after a while. After all now returning only 2 of them. Jasmine left 1 week ago. Due to temporary work. Don't know when returning. 1 more month until New Year. So fast. Ashley looking at big tree before them already shed all leaves. Couldn't help sighing. Remembering last New Year. Nathan and Emma spent New Year at her home together. Another year passed. Right, we also almost knew each other 1 year. Crystal Snow remembered. First time transferring to Nathan's class. Was after New Year holiday when new semester started. What are you planning for New Year? Definitely going home to mom. After all dad doesn't need her back. What about you? Also going home. But Nathan and Emma not sure. Probably last year they spent New Year at her home. This year don't know how. Ashley stood up. Pulled her coat tight. Breathed out cold air. Her cheeks and nose slightly red from cold. At this time, she suddenly thought of something. Turned looking at Crystal Snow. Gently asked. After all returning now meaningless. Go drink something? Just us 2. Okay. Crystal Snow also agreed immediately. Stood up preparing to go with Ashley. When 2 preparing to leave. Suddenly called from behind. Can you take me along? Hearing that voice. Ashley immediately frowned. Her face immediately changed expression. Crystal Snow turned around. Seeing person behind seemed not surprised at all. Slightly curled mouth, this person again. He's here again. Tyler standing behind 2 people. Wearing rather thin coat. Both hands in pockets. Lowered head, eyes intently looking at Ashley. Ashley turned around. Expression not hiding displeasure. She didn't hide it. Actually Tyler already used to this. 3 months passed, he pursued Ashley many times. Sending flowers, giving poems. Caring, asking after. Love letters, confessions. He tried many times. But Ashley never wavered. She rejected very decisively each time. This made Tyler couldn't help doubting. Could it be he really not good enough? Completely unqualified to pursue Ashley. Before today, he hadn't bothered Ashley for a week. Spent whole week thinking carefully. Finally decided today to settle things. He could walk 99 steps. But if other party can't walk one step, then no need to finish remaining steps. Need to turn back in time. Stop before too late. After all, feelings must be mutual effort to have meaning. Tyler slowly walked forward. Came before Ashley. Gently said, "Don't worry. I'm not here to confess. I'm here to challenge." Challenge what? Ashley stepped back once, warily looking at Tyler. Heart wondering what trick he wants this time. Tyler turned looking far away. Said, "Play games. We play one match. If you beat me, I won't bother you anymore. I can even disappear from your world." These words out. Ashley and Crystal Snow, both surprised, raising eyebrows. Didn't expect Tyler would do this. "Then if you win, I win, you'll be my girlfriend. 1 week only. After 1 week, you can choose to break up. I also won't cling." "Playing so big?" Crystal Snow beside exclaimed, her eyes full of excitement watching this scene. This bet really interesting. If Ashley really loses, could she really be Tyler's girlfriend? Just thinking feels exciting. But this request really strange. Ashley definitely won't agree. Tyler at this time clenched fists. Feeling slightly trembling. Feeling very nervous. Honestly, he really not confident Ashley would agree. He'd been rejected by Ashley many times. If she really doesn't want give him any chance, then just need refuse straightforwardly done. No need say anything more. Atmosphere suddenly became quite awkward. Everyone around silent for a long time. Ashley then slowly spoke. Okay, let's go. To Game Cafe, just one match, right?" Saying that, Ashley turned around. Raised hand, walked forward. Tyler really surprised. His eyes opened wide. Then a happy smile appeared on face. "Really?" He hurriedly followed. Asked again, couldn't believe. "This means, Ashley still willing give me a chance? Right? Otherwise why not refuse directly?" At this time he extremely happy. If Ashley refused straightforwardly, then really no chance anymore. But now Ashley accepting this challenge means she's still willing to accept risk. So he still has chance. "Right, since you challenged. How could I not accept?" Crystal Snow also followed. Asked softly by Ashley's ear. "No way, you really agree? This bet is big. What if you lose?" Though she also very curious. Want see Ashley dating what's like. But dating someone don't like. Definitely very uncomfortable. Ashley definitely will keep promise. This is certain. So if lose, really have to date Tyler 1 week? Ashley glanced at her. Gently said, "Would you accept challenge without certainty?" Crystal Snow couldn't say anything. Actually, compared to Ashley dating, stranger is Ashley losing. At least in her memory. Ashley seems never lost. Okay, worthy of you. Chapter 303. Not just you. I won't love anyone. 3 came to Game Cafe near school. Opened a small room. 3-person room. Crystal Snow sat between 2 people. Separating them. To avoid peeking actions. What requirements? Okay, say it. Ashley opened game. Put headphones on table. Opened volume full. No requirements. Whatever. Results decided by winning losing. Okay, 2 logged into game. Playing single match. To character selection screen. Tyler frowned. Started thinking. He never played this with Ashley. But thinking a bit can guess. Ashley definitely. Very good. He started guessing what character Ashley would choose. Best choose character that counters him. That way have chance to win. I think Ashley definitely will go all out. With her personality. Definitely will choose strong characters. Tyler sitting there. Started analyzing step by step. From Ashley's personality to her psychology. He wanted analyze Ashley thoroughly. When countdown only few seconds left. 2 finished choosing characters nice. Seeing character Ashley chose. Raised both hands and cheered once. Ashley bit sour. Her tongue licked once. Crystal Snow didn't understand what happened. Clearly game hasn't started. Why two people's attitudes completely different like this? Tyler extremely excited. He really predicted correctly. Guessed what character Ashley would choose. And himself. Chose character completely counters hers. Haven't started yet. He already has big advantage. After entering game, two bought starting equipment and went to lane. Tyler observed Ashley's equipment. Laughed softly once. Sure enough, Ashley chose safer play style. Chose quite tanky equipment to protect body. Crystal Snow standing aside watching carefully. Though doesn't understand anything, but could feel. Both highly concentrated. Especially Tyler. Feeling cold sweat about to fall. Both testing each other. But no one dared actively attack. Just one small mistake. Will be infinitely magnified. Making opponent have absolute advantage. Time passed 5 minutes. Both still testing each other. No intention to act. Both waiting for opponent to make mistake. Finally, at 8th minute. Ashley just had one movement mistake. Immediately Tyler seized opportunity. Crystal Snow standing aside watching. When seeing this scene, she immediately tensed and gripped chair. First blood. Ashley's screen turned black and white. She was killed easily. Crystal Snow looked bit uncomfortable. Didn't expect Ashley really killed. Didn't expect this happening. Ashley didn't feel surprised. Character countering unavoidable. Early stage must be suppressed. She could endure until now already very good. What to do? Crystal Snow gently shook Ashley's arm. Asked worriedly. Ashley didn't change expression. Shook head said, no problem. Just not predetermined result. Who knows what surprise might happen. She didn't show any worry. Waiting to respawn. Tyler also didn't dare relax. Using time Ashley not respond. Quickly expanded his advantage. Maintaining that advantage. Ashley returned to lane. Continued competing with Tyler. This time she more careful. Not giving Tyler any chances. Still sticking to safe tactics. They playing on 5v5 map. So whenever had chance. Ashley ran to other lanes pushing minions. Making Tyler hurriedly defend. Following Ashley closely to rotate. This feeling not right. Tyler started noticing something wrong. Though killed Ashley once. But his team's towers lost 3. Meanwhile, he couldn't destroy any towers. Because he said no rules. Everything freestyle. So they not fighting same lane. Ashley kept rotating continuously. And Tyler couldn't do anything else. Could only follow to defend. Passive in defense. So looked like Tyler having advantage. But actually rhythm completely controlled by Ashley. Why don't you kill him? Crystal Snow saw Ashley. Every time met Tyler. She turned and ran. No intention to fight. Why need fight? Just pushing towers wins. Ashley shrugged. Coldly said. Not greedy. So Tyler couldn't find any chances. Ashley's equipment. All for pushing towers or staying alive. Extremely stable. Half hour passed. Game entering finale. Ashley destroyed all towers. Controlled minions well. Finally pushed 3 lanes and big minion wave entered. Tyler though his character counters Ashley. But weakness is burst damage not strong. Ashley grasped this point very accurately. Finally Tyler decided abandon defense. Decided bet everything on offense. He wanted race speed with Ashley. See who could destroy opponent's base first. What are you thinking? How could be faster than me? Ashley sneered once. Both hands left keyboard. Big minion wave immediately destroyed Tyler's base. Game ended. Ashley won with score 1-0. Tyler sitting there. Leaning on chair. Eyes soulless. He didn't expect really lost. Though his skills and Ashley almost equal. But game understanding seems not as good. Crystal Snow standing aside clapping. Congratulating Ashley winning game. Ashley putting on coat. Turned off computer. Stood up said. Okay. Hope you keep your word. Let's go. Ashley and Crystal Snow left internet cafe. Preparing to leave. Wait a moment. Tyler immediately chased calling them back. Ashley stopped. Turned head. Frowned looking at him. What else? Not convinced? I'm convinced. I just want to ask one last question. You really don't want to be with me at all? Tyler said with serious tone. His heart like dead. Want no painful truth. Ashley silent for a moment. Sighed said. Not just you. I won't be with anyone. I don't date. Tyler extremely annoyed, frowned tightly. Stepped forward, loudly asked. Why? Then later you not planning marry have children? Later who will live with you? When you old, who will care for you? He really couldn't understand why Ashley doesn't want date. Clearly she never loved yet. Why not try once? Ashley raised hand, coldly said. Just don't want date, means being bound. Need bring security feeling to other party. Must listen, must behave. Must live stable life. Rice, oil, salt. Washing clothes, cooking. Ashley paused a bit. Then from pocket took out lollipop. Opened wrapper, put in mouth. Used thumb pointing at herself. Opening mouth said, and me. Even if I grow white hair. Face full of wrinkles. I'll still fully equipped. Climb highest mountain peak, enjoy freedom. Late at night, play games freely. On crowded field, play ball freely. This is me. Chapter 304. Hope you can patiently listen. Tyler looking at Ashley, hearing words she said, fell into silence. Initially he doubted. Then didn't understand. Now he somewhat admires Ashley. Person who can do this extent. Really not ordinary person. Ashley can only be firm with her thoughts like this. This made him very admiring. Yeah, I understand. I really admire you. Really hope I could also do like you. Tyler raised head, looking at sky. Said softly. Now he completely, already gave up thoughts about Ashley. With her attitude, completely unchangeable. No matter who, no matter what do. Ashley stepped closer. Patted Tyler's shoulder. Said. Everyone has their own way of living. As long as you're happy. Finished speaking, she turned around. Signaled Crystal Snow together leave here. Tyler watching Ashley's back. Remembering words she just said. Okay, Tyler adjusted his thinking. Took deep breath. Then showed a smile. Then left here. He could accept reality. But needs time. Needs time. For him to digest everything. At this time school organizing. School's outstanding singer competition. Atmosphere in auditorium very lively. Atmosphere already stirred by first contestants. Next is contestant Quinn with song. I Really Love You. Welcome with applause. Along with warm applause and cheers. A guy from below stage walked up. This person was Quinn. He dressed nicely. Styled hair mature and handsome. Slowly walked to center stage. He's so handsome, you don't know him? He's the one always pursuing Little Flower. It's him, I've heard already. Yet he's so handsome still couldn't succeed? Don't mention it. Heard she doesn't pay attention to him. Quinn standing on stage could also hear some discussions. To him. They're like small knives. Stabbing into his heart. His eyes looking toward seats below. Especially paying attention to corners. Dark corners. But never saw. Person he most wanted to see. Sure enough didn't come. He softly muttered. After registering. He told Lily inviting her to watch. But she said nothing, didn't reply. No response. 3 months passed. Quinn publicly pursued Lily. Trying to please her hobbies, quietly reading. Even gave up his hobby of playing ball. Playing games. Lily never had attitude of disgust or rejection. Making Quinn have some illusion. Feeling he has chance. Today this song I planned to give her. But she didn't come. Didn't accept my invitation. When stage lights gradually brightened. Music also played. Quinn standing in place. Holding microphone, slightly pursing lips. Feeling bit sour. You have eyes that speak. You have heart understanding others. I. Person not knowing heaven's height earth's depth. Your smile always makes me intoxicated. Whole auditorium silent. Everyone paying attention listening Quinn sing. Seemed could feel Quinn's emotions through singing. What reason your hair scent won't leave? When did my world start hard distinguishing day-night? Everything changes, coming going all because missing you. I secretly love you but dare not tell you. Because I know I can't give you what you need. Song just ended. Thunderous applause from audience sounded. Quinn sang really very well. and very emotional. Below stage many people already cried. Teardrops falling, like remembering their own past. Quinn left stage. Then he completely not preparing to rest. Also not preparing wait until competition ends to see ranking. He directly left auditorium. Time singing this song already made him completely open heart. Facing his own heart. Now he only has one thing to do. That's call Lily. He wants express his thoughts. Express his heart to her. Through months observing, Quinn understood. Lily actually not cold person. She just person of few words. She fears socializing, so he tried approaching her. And being friends with her. Hoping could bring her out of her own world. But now, he already couldn't be satisfied. Just friend or classmate relationship anymore. He deeply loves Lily. He wants confess. Quinn left auditorium. And came to quiet road outside. Weather quite cold. He breathed out smoke. And because wearing quite thin. So feeling very cold. But fire in heart helps him persist. He took out phone. Found Lily's phone number. So long already. He still hasn't added Lily as friend. Also hasn't gotten her phone number. Even this number he had to ask from counselor. Saying had matters to ask her. Quinn looking at phone number before eyes. Took deep breath. Then pressed call. Then he put phone to ear. Hand still slightly trembling. Winter coming soon. Even about to snow. He wants to date. Want find someone to spend winter together. That person must be Lily. Phone rang several times before connecting. Hello. Lily's voice from other end sounded. Voice very small. Words also very cold. When hearing Lily's voice, Quinn immediately eyes brightened. Didn't expect she actually answered. Actually Quinn completely not confident. Felt Lily wouldn't answer. Feeling. She's not person accepting strangers' calls. Good evening. Lily, I'm Quinn. Quinn stammered out. Feeling nervous almost couldn't breathe. Before he also often confessed. But never felt nervous like this. What's the matter? Lily seemed not surprised. Just coldly replied once. Making Quinn temporarily relieved. For him speaking. As long as not directly hanging up is good. Quinn adjusted his thinking. Slowly opened mouth saying, yeah. I really have something want tell you. Hope you can patiently listen through. Chapter 305. If needed, I can stay here chat with you. It was when I first met you. That day we were still freshmen. Just enrolled, I already felt you very beautiful. Couldn't help asking your name. Though you answered me, but tone made me feel you hated me. After that we didn't have much interaction. I also didn't dare bother you. Until this semester started, I gradually realized, maybe you don't hate everyone. Maybe you just very afraid of socializing. Don't know how to make friends. Don't know how to talk with others. You felt it too, right? These recent 3 months, interaction between us became more. You also not too resistant. I think we already considered friends. Lily on other side still not speaking. Just listening Quinn talk alone. But I discovered, I already completely like you. Your most beautiful encounter in my life. And also only persistence in this lifetime. Lily, I like you. Can you be my girlfriend? Quinn while squeezing his thigh. While forcing himself say this sentence. After saying, his heart like drumming, beating powerfully, like about to jump out of throat. No. Lily's voice from other end transmitted, without hesitation. Making Quinn immediately stunned. His heart like suddenly stopped beating. I don't date. Also don't want make friends. I already have very good friends. Before I because of friendship reason. Didn't dare refuse you. Now you dared confess. So today I also speak clearly. Later can please not bother me anymore? I'm afraid others misunderstand. When Lily's words just ended. Quinn already heard phone hanging up sound. Quinn's expression frozen on face, silent very long. Phone suddenly fell to ground. And right after, he immediately knelt on ground. Face full of disbelief. Sky at this time also slowly falling. Soft, gentle snowflakes. Falling densely like feather butterflies flying across sky. Same time, at singer competition auditorium. Also sounded loud clear singing. Snow falling flying. North wind whistling. Heaven earth vast. Quinn kneeling on ground, like heart already dead, feeling snow falling on body. He didn't move. He still thought he had chance. Even if other party doesn't accept. Also couldn't refuse so decisively. But didn't expect. Turns out other party already hated him. Just because embarrassed reason didn't directly say. Don't know since when. His tears already falling. Flowing along cheeks to chin. Right then. He felt an umbrella above his head. Someone standing beside him. Helping him block snow. He raised head looking beside. Saw. Beside was tall thin guy. Holding umbrella. Face full of sympathy looking at him. Guy slowly knelt down. Kneeling beside Quinn. Still holding umbrella for him. One hand gently placed on Quinn's shoulder. Gently said. No matter what reason. Don't be sad alone here anymore. If needed. I can stay here listen you talk. Quinn wiped tears at corner of eyes. Stammering asked. Who are you? My name is Blake. You can call me Little White. Blake is fine too. May I ask, what's your name? Quinn. Very nice name. Sounds very pleasant, anyway. Suffering alone here. Don't you feel bit lonely? I know a restaurant. Late night snacks very delicious. My treat, how about it? Blake blinked after folding paper. Smiled mischievously, but I don't know you. So what? Boys making friends. Need complicated reasons? I'm a boy. What are you afraid of? Let's go. I'll listen to your story. Maybe I can help you. Blake reached pulling Quinn stand up. Then Quinn also didn't refuse. Bit hesitant, but finally still followed behind Blake. First snow arrived, bringing students different feeling. Especially for couples, brings romance. At this time at Balance Building. Most students and teachers already left. Building became dark, only lights on top floor still bright. Alright, that's enough for today. You two go rest well. If there's anything you don't understand, just ask me. Professor Han smiled lightly. After packing up things, left the classroom. Only 2 people remained in the classroom. They were Nathan and Emma. The two for some reason were separated. Couldn't sit together. Otherwise wouldn't be able to study peacefully. After finishing, Nathan stood up, turned toward Emma. Spread his arms. With a pitiful tone, called out loudly. Wife dear. I'm here. Emma also hurriedly stood up. Hugged Nathan when he rushed over. Used her hand gently stroking Nathan's hair. She softly comforted him. So tired. So difficult, want to rest. Nathan continued complaining like every day. Every day he sighed, lamenting current life so exhausting. But next morning, he had to go through even more tiring things. How about telling Professor Han to rest for a few days? Should be fine. If too tired. Eyes full of love, gently patting Nathan's back, like a gentle mother, coaxing her child. Actually both learned almost the same things. Even Emma studied harder. But Emma never said she was tired. Even on her face. Never showed tiredness. Because she knew, she had to bring positive influence to Nathan. If she also complained, cried tired, then Nathan definitely couldn't persist. Nathan also felt, Emma had become his spiritual pillar. No matter when, he could feel comfort from her. Wife, why don't we take few days off? Go play for few days. Just us okay. Long time we haven't had private date. Hearing Nathan's words, Emma immediately eyes brightened. Corner of her mouth showed happy smile. Really? Great, great. Chapter 306. Let's share a double room. Go rest a bit. Nathan and Emma entered room. Put luggage down. 2 sat on sofa. They had taken leave to come to this hot spring hotel. Preparing to relax a bit. Early morning packed things and left school. Came here and booked room. Emma sat up. Looking toward Nathan. Said softly. Husband. I just saw this hotel name. Seems to have white gold 2 words. Is this also Blake's family's? Nathan didn't pay attention to this point. He only saw this place had good reviews online. Didn't pay much attention to name. So at that time didn't react. No problem. After all we don't need use that card. Just normal spending is fine. Yeah, no problem. Blake doesn't know we came. People here also don't know us, don't need that card. Nathan nodded. Agreed with Emma's words. Though he was also very curious. Don't know if that card. Blake exaggerated or not, but he didn't want to try. After all, not spending much money. No need to use this card. Now it's noon. Both felt bit hungry. So Nathan suggested eating something first. Hotel has restaurant. He saw online. Still very good. Nathan and Emma together entered hotel restaurant. Now already many people. Almost out of seats. This is buffet, few hundred per person. All kinds of food available. Whatever want to eat is there. Two paid, then went to get food. Found empty seat. This place quite good. Yeah, right. Nathan raised head looking at restaurant space. Really very good. Looks very clean. In place like this, food also becomes more appetizing. At this time he saw at next table a guy. He kept staring at Emma. Until Nathan's eyes looked over. He then shifted eyes away. Pretending like didn't see. Nathan just slightly frowned. Then didn't pay more attention. After all, men looking at Emma. Also normal thing. Before he also often encountered this situation. That guy sitting alone there. Also not hurrying to eat. Like waiting for someone. After eating, let's go back, rest a bit. Walk around here a bit. Then evening we go to hot springs. Heard at night. When lights turned on, very beautiful. Emma didn't notice. Change in Nathan's expression. She was discussing plans now. Nathan came to. Nodded. Said. Yeah, okay. Been here long. Waited too long. At this time, a female voice came from behind. Then she directly sat at next table. Opposite that guy. Nathan just glanced over. Didn't see face clearly. Then looked back. He couldn't help muttering in heart. Already has girlfriend, still looking at other girls. Really feel sorry for his girlfriend. Think that way, he just saying a bit. After all, everyone has their own way of living. Also not his business. But Emma directly looked over there. After seeing that girl, she surprised, opened mouth wide. Emma stunned few seconds. Then hurriedly turned head back. Using hand to cover face. Like afraid people at next table would see her. What's wrong? Nathan didn't understand why Emma did this. Still thought her hair covered her eyes. He thoughtfully reached out. Helped Emma smooth her hair. No, nothing wrong. Husband, why don't we change seats? Feel this place not very good. Emma lowered voice. Said softly. Nathan slightly frowned. Bit confused. Don't understand why Emma suddenly said this. While both were silent, suddenly heard voice from next table. As two renting 2 rooms. Isn't it bit wasteful? How about you cancel room? Let's share a double room. The girl didn't hesitate. She refused immediately. Not a bit of compromise. At this time, Nathan then felt something wrong. This girl's voice, why sounds so familiar? Nathan raised head looking beside. When saw that girl, he immediately eyes widened. Girl feeling someone looking at her. Also turned looking at Nathan. Two facing each other. Both stunned for a while. Emma couldn't control anymore. Looking toward girl. Showed gentle smile, said. Haha, what a coincidence. Didn't expect meeting here. How long haven't seen. That girl was their high school classmate. At first, Emma planned pretend not seeing. But when Nathan and she looked at each other. Then after all was class president back then. Now meeting old classmate again. Definitely must greet a bit. What coincidence. Long time no see. Nathan slowly raised hand. Gently waved. Gently greeted. Expression bit unnatural. Like feeling nervous. About this sudden matter. Hey, you guys know each other? Nathan looked toward guy opposite. That person looked at Nathan and Emma. Then looked at Emma asking. High school classmate? Emma gently introduced. Also didn't say much. Emma looked toward that guy. Feeling just normal. Quite ordinary. Must be Emma's boyfriend already. Didn't expect Emma also has boyfriend already. With her appearance. Should be able find more handsome boyfriend. Hello everyone, I'm Sarah's boyfriend. My name is Charles Cooper. Guy actively introduced himself. Smiled lightly at two people. Oh, also surname Cooper? Emma smiled bitterly few times. Then looked toward Nathan. Nathan also spoke. My name is Nathan. This is my wife. Sarah hearing Nathan calling Emma wife. Made Emma bit surprised, eyes widened. Charles also bit surprised, but also didn't show too much. Also not rare. When couples call each other husband-wife. He curiously asked, "You guys also studying at Princeton?" Princeton? Nathan slightly frowned. Didn't understand what he meant. Emma leaned close to Nathan's ear. Said softly, "Probably means Boston University. Schools nearby seem to be second-tier schools." Chapter 307. Must be Blake's card meant for you? Oh, Princeton. Nathan remembered. Indeed, there's such a school. Looking toward Emma. Emma bit awkwardly lowered head. Holding knife and fork also gripped tight. Nathan and Emma secretly sighed in hearts. Back in high school, Emma still studied very well. Always top of class. But few exams later, results kept dropping. Didn't expect finally only got into second-tier university. Originally with her grades. Definitely could get into first-tier school. Charles still bit puzzled. At this time Sarah then glanced at him once. Then slowly spoke. They're Boston University. Wow, Boston University, that's really strong. Charles surprised opened mouth, looking at Nathan and Emma. Both eyes opened wide. Nathan and Emma didn't say anything more. Awkwardly scratched heads. To them speaking. People they contact all very excellent. Forgot themselves also very excellent. Being able enter Boston University. Actually also achievement worth proud of. They didn't continue talking with Emma and boyfriend. Just focused on eating their own. Emma already felt very awkward. Silently eating quickly then leaving. But Charles kept talking with Nathan and Emma. How long have you been together? How's Boston University? Very good, right? You guys also resting today? Why came all the way here? Can return early? Nathan and Emma, too, took turns answering his questions. Though bit impatient. But since he had no bad intentions. So they also answered. Stop asking. Be quiet a bit. Sarah pulled his arm. Signaling him stop asking. Three people's relationship already bit awkward. Now he still keeps nagging asking questions. Not only making others uncomfortable. But himself also feels uncomfortable. Aren't you classmates? Why feel so distant? Charles again spoke to Sarah. After all he bit doesn't understand. High school classmates should be very close. Meeting should chat few sentences. Just simple greeting, that's all? At this time in surveillance room. A middle-aged man in suit standing before surveillance monitors. Intently looking at screens. Just received call. Manager Lou, it's me. Hey, young Master Blake. I'm listening. What's the matter? Man called Manager Lou immediately replied. Voice on other end. Sounded very charming. And that voice was Blake's. Manager Lou. Today is there a customer surname Cooper? Did he come to your place? Manager Lou intently. Looking at surveillance monitors. Each screen has many people. Can't see all. Customer surname Cooper, young Master Blake. Many customers surname Cooper. Don't know which one you mean? About name I can't say, that's secret. But characteristics very clear. Same age as me. Going with girlfriend. Girlfriend very beautiful. That's very easy to find. Do you have any instructions? At this time they're probably having lunch. If eating in restaurant then prepare them a special meal. And upgrade their room to highest level. Anyway. Just treat them by highest standards. Hear clearly? Ah, okay. Understood. I'll arrange properly. Manager Lou hurriedly nodded, then immediately hung up phone. He intently looked at surveillance monitor, eyes slightly narrowed. Seemed to have found target. About 10 minutes later, Manager Lou walked quickly toward restaurant. Following him were two waiters. They together carried large food tray. On food tray like small mountain. Full of various dishes. Seafood sashimi decorated extremely exquisitely. Still emitting smoke from dry ice. Value of entire food tray at least over 2,000. Just this food tray alone already about 1,000. Passing customers all had to look in surprise. Wondering. Must be for whom? Why so grand? Manager Lou entered restaurant. Very quickly determined direction. He slowly walked over. Looking that way. Emma and Sarah facing Manager Lou. Both very beautiful. Very easy on eyes. At least in Manager Lou's eyes. And two guys opposite. One looks like university student. Body quite fitting. Other has quite sturdy build. Body quite strong. Maybe older person. Doesn't look like person. Same age as young Master Blake. Manager Lou walked over. Immediately attracted all four people's attention. He bent down, rubbing hands, mouth showing light smile. Gently called, "Mr. Cooper." Charles reacted immediately. Raised head, turned around. Eyes full of surprise looking at Manager Lou. Then Nathan also turned looking over. But when seeing strange things behind Manager Lou, immediately frowned, turned face away, pretending not seeing. At this time Manager Lou already confirmed target. Definitely this guy. He looks like young Master Blake's age. Going with girlfriend. Girlfriend very beautiful too. "Hello Mr. Cooper. I'm Manager Lou of White Gold Clear River Hot Spring Hotel. I'm surname Lou. This is gift from boss for you. Hope you and girlfriend will have pleasant vacation here. Sorry for any inconvenience." Manager Lou finished speaking, then stood aside. Let two waiters place large food tray on their table. Immediately, whole restaurant eyes focused on them. Everyone very curious. Charles and Sarah stunned, sitting motionless, both hands almost frozen in air. Emma first to react. She turned to Nathan, gently asked, "Hey, must not be Blake meant for you, right?" "Maybe so, good thing there's substitute. Let's hurry up. Finish then quickly leave." Nathan replied softly, in his words bit of amusement. He didn't expect Blake so quickly found they came here. He planning force them owe him favor? Good thing besides still one surname Cooper. Now good. Blake gave favor to wrong person. Nothing to do with Nathan and Emma. Manager Lou still hadn't left. Continued asking, "May I ask, do you two need private room? I'll immediately lead you there. If need anything just say. I can help." Emma like zombie, tilted head forward, looking toward Charles asking, "What are you doing?" Charles felt his neck getting stiffer. Shook head replied, "I don't know. Chapter 308, must be my room card, right? Let's go." Nathan and Emma didn't stay longer. After this happened beside, they stood up and left there. At this time, Sarah and Charles, still in stunned state, not noticing they had left. "No hotel owner here?" Sarah lowered voice asking Charles. "Manager just said. Must be boss sent gift. If not acquainted how could send gift? Must be acquainted." Charles felt throat dry. Brain constantly searching for this owner. Don't know who. Whether I know them. But in my impression, he doesn't know anyone so prominent. Could someone I know hiding identity? At first he planned to deny. But gift delivered like this how could pass up? Actually I'm surname Cooper. Him calling me Mr. Cooper nothing wrong. I'm not impersonating anyone. Hey, right now. Charles suddenly thought. Maybe not just me Mr. Cooper here. Sarah's friend isn't also surname Cooper? Charles turned looking toward Nathan and Emma. Result saw those seats already empty. Nathan and Emma don't know when already left. Then. Definitely not them. After all if really them. Then when Blake sending gift should say clearly. Why could be like this? Sneaking away. Saying means. Gift really sent for me. I really know this hotel owner. Don't know since when. Charles already straightened up a bit. On face. Appeared bit of confidence. Please convey for me to boss. Saying I received his kindness. Thank him for helping me. Charles turned looking at Manager Lou beside. Gently said. Tone and attitude completely different from before. Okay, if anything call me. I won't disturb anymore. Manager Lou nodded. Smiled then left. Heart happy. For completing mission perfectly. Maybe this time get bonus again. Charles picked up chopsticks. Looking at food before him like artwork. Long time didn't know where to start eating. No. I'm full. Go ahead eat. Sarah waved hand. Refused. She didn't dare touch this. How could eat? Moreover she felt something strange. Too abnormal. If this is scam then what? After eating then come collect money what then? Such big tray know how much money? She definitely won't eat. Charles clearly didn't think of this. He continued eating. Those seafood. All kinds of sashimi all freshest. Feeling when eating completely different. Pufferfish processed very clean. Crab, shrimp, all kinds already shelled. Just eat. Charles not polite at all. Ate quite a lot. After all not spending money. Then your two friends why left suddenly? Otherwise I would have invited them eat together. Charles while eating asked Sarah. Sarah stunned a bit. Then shook head said, They can't eat. They seeing me definitely will pretend not knowing. Oh, why? You guys not close? Then don't ask anymore. Nothing to do with you. Manager Lou left door. Was about to happily report this matter. A waiter hurriedly ran over. Ran to Manager Lou. Manager Lou, just now young Master Blake called me. Really, what did young Master Blake say? Manager Lou frowned. Looking at waiter. He doubtfully asked. Young Master Blake said Mr. Cooper and his girlfriend have a card young Master Blake gave. With that card can waive all fees. No limit on amount. Hope you confirm card still in their hands. And help them waive fees. Oh, I know, that card young Master Blake mentioned. I understand. I'll go check. Manager Lou nodded. Then turned back, walking toward Charles and Sarah. Sarah seeing Manager Lou step by step coming. Don't know why she felt very worried. Definitely nothing good. So she took phone. Lowered head pretending not knowing anything. Manager Lou came beside Charles. Softly advised, smiling asked. Hello Mr. Cooper. Thing is like this. Do you have that card with you? Please let me see. I must report to superiors. Manager Lou pointed upward. His meaning already very clear. His superior is the boss. What card? Charles' mouth still chewing pufferfish. Blinked few times. Looking at Manager Lou with confused face. Manager Lou also bit surprised. But still patiently said. Card young Master Blake gave you. You didn't bring? Card gave me? Must be my room card right? Charles from pocket, took out his room card. Gave to Manager Lou. Stammering said. At this time he also felt something wrong. Hands started trembling slightly. Manager Lou tilted head. Also felt something wrong. Mouth pressed together. Trying to squeeze out smile. Suppressing emotions in heart. Softly said. You joking with me? I mean black gold card young Master Blake. Gave you on your girlfriend's birthday. Birthday? Charles looked toward Sarah opposite. Heart bit puzzled. Isn't young Master Blake acquainted with Sarah? But when is her birthday? Why don't I know? At this time Sarah realized. Turns out this was misunderstanding. She also started doubting. Person Manager Lou meant could be Nathan and Emma. Nathan also Mr. Cooper. Emma just had birthday 3 months ago. Sarah didn't say anything. Lowered head very low. Heart pounding. Feeling very scared. Charles slowly turned head back. Looking at Manager Lou with stunned face. Then, expression on his face changed like about to cry. Do you know young Master Blake? His name is Blake. Manager Lou's face not good anymore. Tone also not polite anymore. Became cold, carrying strong oppressive feeling. Charles scared to trembling. Throat choked. Voice stammering said, I don't know. What, you think you know him? You speaking English? Manager Lou sucked in cold breath. Turned looking at large tray on table. At this time, food on it already eaten messily. Charles now completely panicked. Sitting restlessly. Cold sweat flowing like rain. May I ask, if you don't know boss? Why didn't say from beginning? We got wrong person is our fault. But why did you accept things without returning? Manager Lou's voice not loud. But very calm, making Charles feel like being squeezed. Hard to breathe. Not me, I didn't mean to. I thought I knew. You thought you knew him? Then you speaking English? Why don't I understand what you saying? No or not, don't you know yourself? Son, most important is be honest. Don't know then don't know. Can't lie to save face in front of girlfriend. Right? Manager Lou crossed arms, continuously approaching. Charles couldn't help stepping back. Maintaining safe distance. He turned looking toward Sarah. Sarah looking at him with pleading eyes. Now he completely doesn't know what to do. He already ate a lot. If now have to pay then what? This money not just few thousand. Where would he get money to pay? Have to do how much work to pay back here? Sarah raised head looking a bit Seeing Charles's pleading eyes, she couldn't not help. Only can hope on Sarah. He only hopes she can think of way to help him. Sarah actually didn't want help. But if she abandons Charles right now, would make herself too terrible. Would really have no humanity. But thinking about paying for this big meal, she couldn't help hesitating. But she couldn't not help. Also definitely cannot. She didn't eat, didn't touch. If she wants find way. She really has one way. But bit impractical. Along with will make herself troubled. That is ask Nathan and Emma for help. Manager Lou stepped back once. Said loudly, hey, because we had fault first. So we won't charge full price. Original price $3,888. You just pay $1,000, this matter done. Voice so loud. Everyone in restaurant heard. Immediately made Charles feel very embarrassed. He lowered head low. Wanted find hole to crawl into. Aren't you extorting? Already wrong, then blame who? Now still want our money? Too much already. Sarah couldn't bear anymore. Isn't this bullying people? So she immediately stood up. Replied loudly. Manager Lou looked Sarah up and down. Like with one look could guess what status and conditions Sarah has. Sneered once little girl. This matter can't speak carelessly. We're not extorting you. Ingredients we use are top grade. Just what you ate alone. 1,000 already big profit, understand? Anyway, even if food all eaten, you still have to pay. Right, you said boss sent to us. Don't believe then check camera. Not like we bought ourselves. This is blatant fraud. That's illegal. Sarah raised hand pointing at Manager Lou arguing. At first she planned let Charles say few words. But lowered head looking once. Saw he still silent, completely scared. Not helping her say one sentence aside. Now still raising up. Pulling her sleeve. Saying forget it, don't do anymore. I also didn't bring enough money. Let me go borrow a bit. 1,000 still can pay. Already ate then ate, no problem. This action made Sarah very angry. While she here helping him. Speaking for him. Result he first one to surrender. This action isn't selling her out? Making her like a fool. Then I don't care anymore. You pay yourself. Sarah directly not planning to care anymore. After all she didn't eat. He admits defeat then let him suffer. Also nothing to do with her. Then can borrow some money? Definitely I'll pay you back. Wait until next time I get allowance. Definitely will pay back. Sarah frowned. Staring at him. Can't believe he wants borrow her money. When she helping him he attacks her. Now blatantly using her. Really so strange. Manager Lou pointed at two of them. Then you two came here together. Then split and pay. After all no problem. Though Manager Lou said so. Charles still no intention to resist. Just looking with pitiful face. Sarah, I really admire you. You really are a man. Sarah completely didn't know what to say. Gave thumbs up. Really saw through this person. Too strange. She definitely won't lend Charles money. Also not simply let him be punished. This matter clearly nothing to do with her. Why should she suffer like this? She just wants to complain. This Manager Lou really too much. Where's your boss? I want to see your boss. Sarah leaned on chair, crossed legs and arms. Eyes looking at Manager Lou full of dissatisfaction. Manager Lou, completely ignoring Sarah's words, said, our boss very busy. Work overwhelming. I can't contact casually. So, all work here handed to me. If no boss, then call him yourself. Manager Lou's words, like mocking two of them. Don't know boss. Though from words seems like mocking. Really unbearable. Fine. Sarah angered by Manager Lou's words. She not shouting loudly anymore. Just replied lightly once. Then took out phone. Searching for something. Manager Lou basically didn't care. He didn't believe. This girl could know boss really? Definitely impossible. But now she must find someone who might know. After a while she found two people. Our contacts long time no see. One is Nathan. One is Emma. Sarah started hesitating. She didn't know who to call. Nathan's words might not pay attention to her. Or haven't said anything already hang up. Or send message. Actually already read exclamation mark. And with Emma, maybe still bit of hope. After all, Emma's personality very good. She's very approachable person. Maybe still has chance. After hesitating a while, Sarah called Emma. Chapter 310. After all this matter nothing to do with me. Phone rang very long. But other side no one picked up. Making Sarah start panicking. Worried whether anyone would answer. When she completely desperate. Phone suddenly answered. Hello. Other side Emma's voice seemed doubtful. Her voice like didn't want answer. But still had to politely pick up. Sarah like grasping life-saving straw. Eyes brightened. Immediately opened mouth. Ah, Emma. Thing is like this. I know I shouldn't call you. But hope you can help me a bit since we're high school classmates. Help with what? Then. Sarah told whole story. Not missing one word. Not adding or subtracting. Because truth already too outrageous. Emma on other side silent saying nothing. Sarah also kept looking at Charles. Don't know what he's thinking. Like. Doesn't understand what Sarah doing. After telling everything. Only heard Emma's other side reply once. Got it, then she hung up. Not saying another word. Also not giving Sarah chance to say more. This made Sarah still very worried. She doesn't know what Emma really means. Will she help me? She also can't call back to ask. Sarah sat down. Trying to appear calm. She can't let herself look too panicked. Must appear confident like already certain. Manager Lou still saying something to Charles. Almost like persuading. Charles completely admitting his fault. And Charles really not disappointing. Being said few words by Manager Lou. He also really thought everything his fault. He continuously apologizing. Also started thinking ways to get money to pay. Sarah just sitting silently, quietly waiting. Looking seemed relaxed. But actually heart extremely panicked. Until she saw a door. Two familiar figures walking in. She then startled, eyes brightened. Heart like immediately relaxed. Didn't expect Emma and Nathan really came. Sarah immediately stood up to greet. Manager Lou and Charles also all looked that way. Eyes bit confused. Emma, I knew you wouldn't abandon me. Sarah full of gratitude looking at Emma. Though she said so. But honestly she had no confidence. Emma looked at her once. Slightly shook head. Then said. After all this matter relates to us. Can't not help. Emma turned looking at Nathan. Nathan nodded. Actually they just discussed. Initially not planning to intervene. But thinking that gift was Blake sent. To give them. If not for this matter. Sarah and them wouldn't be like this. Just abandoning them not right. After group returned to table. Manager Lou sized them up head to toe. Emma looked at him asked. This is gift. Boss prepared for others right? Why you sent wrong then demand money? Isn't it bit too much? Manager Lou narrowed eyes. Not directly answering Emma's question. But softly asked. Who are you? Nathan stepped forward. With determined attitude said. Who we are matter. Just discussing this issue. Nothing to do with who we are. Could you still discriminating people? Of course matters. If not related to you. Then please don't interfere with this, okay? Manager Lou pouted. Turned head away. Emma shook head helplessly. Then reached into pocket. Took out something. Raised saying. You need this right? Manager Lou turned head back. Looking at thing in Emma's hand. When saw clearly what. His eyes immediately widened. Sarah and Charles also saw. Emma holding a black gold card. Sarah confirmed. This matter. Was gift prepared for Nathan and Emma. Was sent wrong. Charles also understood what's happening. He eyes wide open, face full of panic. Seemed his reaction too fearful. Manager Lou immediately bent down. Carefully reached out receiving card. Held it up looking carefully. Confirmed this card is real. Nathan stepped forward. Voice coldly said. You work like this? Boss told you send gift. You sent wrong then don't say. Still want demand money from others. Really want ruin reputation here? This matter I'll tell Blake. I and he are friends. Seeing this happening here, as a friend, I naturally have to tell him. Now do you say this matter relates to us or not? Ah, you are, Mr. Cooper? Mr. Cooper. This is a misunderstanding, just a misunderstanding. I was only for the hotel's interests. Manager Lou immediately changed his attitude. Speaking to Nathan, he bowed. His voice also completely changed. Seeing this scene, Charles also stunned. Just now he was frightened by Manager Lou. But now, Manager Lou was the one being frightened. But Sarah really that powerful? So strong like that? Didn't expect she knows the owner here. Don't need to explain to me anymore. Just think how to explain to Blake. Nathan waved his hand, stopping Manager Lou from continuing. Then he took his phone and called Blake. Mr. Cooper. Hello Mr. Cooper. I mean no harm. Come on. Don't tell young Master Blake. At this time, Manager Lou was scared to cold sweat. Actually, his aggressive attitude earlier was just pretending. He really knew it was all his fault. But as a manager, how could he directly admit wrong? Then what reputation and face left? So he thought these two students were easy to bully. Just dump all responsibility on them. Like forcing them to confess. He didn't expect these two knew each other. Mr. Cooper, huh? Nathan, what's the matter? Aren't you guys playing? How's the fun? When the call connected, Blake's voice came from the other end. He still pretended not knowing anything. Really very calm. When seeing Nathan calling, Blake was happy. He thought Nathan called to thank his concern. But he completely didn't expect. Nathan called to complain about him. Chapter 311, really recovered but you're not happy? Our fun is just normal. Just a small incident. Small incident? Blake immediately. Bit nervous. Feeling like bad omen. It's like this, we're playing at your hotel. You probably already know. Yet still had people send gifts to us. Haha. About this matter, oh. That's because you came to my hotel to play. Of course I have to take care. Aren't we friends? This is necessary. But seems this matter wasn't handled properly. Do you want to call your hotel manager? Ask how the situation is. Blake hearing this immediately stunned. Heart suddenly worried. Seems like his bad premonition came true. I'll come right away. Blake hurriedly said. Haven't reacted yet. Then heard from other side. Strange sounds. Definitely Blake running as fast as possible. He also didn't dare hang up on Nathan. So those sounds, Nathan heard very clearly. Actually, Nathan wasn't planning to bother Blake with this. But this is his hotel. The hotel manager is also his person. I shouldn't interfere. Let them resolve it themselves. At this time, Manager Lou's face already pale. Seemed frightened to fear. His whole body slightly trembling. Mr. Cooper. Mr. Cooper, I was wrong. Please be generous, don't hold it against me. I was only for the hotel's interests. Manager Lou still softly begging. A man over 40 years old. Begging a university student. This scene made everyone around look. Especially Sarah and Charles. When seeing this scene, they almost couldn't believe their eyes. Just now the aggressive manager now became so soft, like he's afraid of Nathan. Sarah bit surprised. She thought, does Nathan really have such power and background? He really knows the owner here? If he knows, then Nathan definitely not ordinary person. Then why back in high school? Never seemed like that. Nathan really good at hiding talent? He's only making the hotel look bad. The profit loss is even bigger. Such simple logic, why doesn't he understand? He just wants to save face. He doesn't need to say anything to me. Wait for Blake to come, directly tell him. Nathan gently patted Manager Lou's shoulder. Tone gentle, even more authoritative than Manager Lou's earlier voice. Others hearing might think Nathan is his boss. After speaking, Nathan held Emma's hand, led her away. Now this matter no longer relates to them. The card already given to Manager Lou's hand. Won't take back. Hey Mr. Cooper. Manager Lou watching too, gradually leaving. But couldn't do anything. He had no ability to keep them. If chasing and making trouble might backfire. Emma and Sarah also planned to say something. But watching their backs gradually far away, she still couldn't speak. Will they help me or not? Or even if the person here isn't me, they would still help? For Sarah, this still quite important. See if they help for the person or the matter. If for the matter, then I'm not important at all. But if for the person, she hopes can talk clearly with them. Resolve misunderstandings between them. After all, we're classmates. Previous relationship very good. She doesn't want things to become like this. She already completely let go. At graduation class reunion, being lectured by Emma, then cried. Then comforted by Emma. She understood clearly. She really doesn't deserve Nathan. Only someone like Emma deserves him. So when thinking clearly, nothing matters anymore. She started new university life. Also tried dating a bit. Though this relationship not really satisfactory. Could even say very poor. Luckily not together long. She soon realized that person's shortcomings. So now Sarah still really wants to talk with these two. Just speak clearly and done. They're not children anymore. Time to think like adults. No deep hatred. Actually can still reconcile. Manager Lou, seeing no hope with Nathan, had to shift looking towards Sarah and Charles. You two. Please listen to my explanation. This matter I definitely don't need you to pay. The rest you can eat slowly. Consider I'm treating you, but I hope you can speak few words for me. I really didn't mean it. Manager Lou started begging. Sarah and Charles' attitude now completely different from before. Charles stunned few seconds. Then corner of mouth slowly lifted. Sitting up straight. Tisk tisk. I still prefer your arrogant look from before. Like this you're fine, let's talk again. Sarah understood immediately. She said softly, really recovered but you're not happy? Where's Manager Lou? Right at this moment, a call came from outside the door. That sound made Manager Lou immediately tremble. When he turned around, already saw Blake walking over with authoritative face. Manager Lou didn't expect Blake came so fast. Actually, when Blake knew Nathan and Emma were here, he already came here, but didn't enter hotel, but stayed nearby like always ready. He just afraid of unexpected matters. So when needed he could come immediately. Sarah and Charles, seeing Blake, also couldn't help stunned. This is the boss? Looks same age as us. Boss so young. Young Master Blake, I'm here. Manager Lou hurriedly stepped forward. His face looked very ugly. Very bitter. Like already prepared to face Blake's anger. Blake came before Manager Lou. His eyes looking toward Sarah and Charles. When seeing Sarah, he couldn't help eyes widening a bit. His eyes flashed bit of surprise. But only in a blink already hidden. After that, he looked at things on their table. Looked almost all eaten. Like this. Manager Lou, what exactly happened? Chapter 312. Do you guys have time? I want to chat with you a bit. I didn't mean it. Manager Lou momentarily didn't know how to explain. Completely didn't dare say anything. At this time, Charles stood up. Opening mouth said, You're the boss? You listen to me. Your manager works too poorly. Completely like robbers. Demanding money, extorting. Charles like a boasting dog. When seeing Blake arrive, immediately non-stop talking. Sarah standing beside, rubbing forehead. Looking very helpless and embarrassed. Blake looked at Charles once. Didn't say anything to him. But continued looking at Manager Lou. Manager Lou, seeing no other way, had to recount what just happened. Blake's face gradually turned pale. When hearing Manager Lou said sent wrong gift. Then demanded money from people. That person was Nathan's acquaintance. At this time, matter completely ruined. Angered Nathan and everyone. Blake pointed at Manager Lou. Face red, breathing heavily. Seemed about to explode with anger. Initially he just wanted make good impression. But now ruined everything by Manager Lou. No wonder Nathan when calling. Tone wasn't good at all. Who would be happy in this situation? Handle this matter well. Otherwise, Manager Lou, you can't continue working here. Blake patted Manager Lou's shoulder. Said one sentence then hurriedly left. Walked a distance then remembered something. He turned back. Came before Manager Lou. Raised hand snatching the black gold card from his hand. Took it. Right now most important is apologize to Nathan and everyone. And quickly soothe their emotions. That's what's important. As for Sarah's matter, he doesn't care. Let Manager Lou handle it. Blake hurriedly left. Heading toward where Nathan and Emma left. Seeing Blake leave, Charles sat down. Don't know why feeling weak again. Like his backing wall, suddenly disappeared. Standing alone facing Manager Lou still can't speak loudly. Result Manager Lou turned looking at Charles. Put on face about to cry. Sarah also didn't want stay here anymore. She wanted find Emma and Nathan. First wanted thank them. Second wanted talk clearly with them. See if chance resolve misunderstanding. Only Charles and Manager Lou left here. Charles seeing Sarah leave, face full of confusion, but didn't dare stop her. After Nathan and Emma left, they returned to their room. Haven't rested yet. Then heard knocking outside room. Nathan and Emma looked at each other. Then, Nathan stood up preparing open door. At door asked, "Who is it?" Outside came Blake's probing voice. "Nathan, it's me. Blake, I'm here, want to explain clearly." "Oh, you came so fast? We just talked on phone." "Haha, I was nearby. So I came faster." "About Manager Lou, I'll definitely handle well. Don't be angry. Any requests just say. I can fulfill all." Blake said softly outside door. Nathan also not convenient chase him away. Opened room door. Said, "We're not angry. We just think we're friends. Yet happened at your hotel. Being friends, definitely must help. Don't blame us for being too concerned." Nathan turned looking at Emma in room. Two exchanged glances. Nodded. Blake hurriedly waved hands. "No such thing as too concerned. I'm very grateful to you. Without you, this hotel would suffer big loss. I just afraid he bothered you. We came to play once. But affected your mood not good. No problem, we're not petty people. Won't lose joy over this small matter." Emma also stood up. Came to door, said, "Right. You don't need worry about this. That's what we should do." Blake raised hands. Both hands presenting black gold card. Returning to Emma. "Oh right. Almost forgot. Emma take card back." Actually she didn't forget. If not Blake giving. She already planned not taking. But since Blake returned it, she couldn't not accept. Blake seeing Emma accept card. Immediately sighed relief. He really worried. If Emma doesn't accept what then? Then definitely won't spare Manager Lou. Must let him bear these consequences. "I'll lead you to presidential suite. I'll have people bring your things up." Nathan immediately stopped him. Said honestly, "Not necessary. Anywhere is same. After all not coming here to stay. Coming for hot springs. But presidential suite better. Aren't hot springs all the same? Is it staying presidential suite then hot springs? Can achieve immortality?" Blake stunned a bit. Then shook head explaining. "Not like that. Because presidential suite has private hot spring pool. You two can stay private without bathing with other guests." Blake's words made Nathan and Emma surprised. They looked at each other. Actually they're already tempted. Blake seeing Nathan hesitating, immediately smiled. Continued saying, "Going out isn't for relaxation? This can also help you date better. Let's go, don't be polite." Hey. Nathan looked at Emma once. Bit lip a bit then replied to Blake. "Then thank you very much. Consider we owe you a favor." "Hey don't. This isn't favor you owe me. This is to thank you. More like me returning favor." Blake's words made Nathan and Emma no longer hesitate. They happily accepted Blake's proposal. When Blake preparing call people move their luggage. Going then. Someone passed by their room door. Seeing two people in room. Then stopped right at their door. This person was Sarah. She originally planned walk around see. Not hoping find Nathan and Emma. But didn't expect their door open. At door still person just scolded Manager Lou. The young boss. Few people stood still, looking at each other. Nathan and Emma didn't say anything. But they silently looked at Sarah. Until Sarah spoke. "Emma, Nathan. Do you guys have time? I want to talk with you a bit." Chapter 313. If don't like then break up early. To avoid hurting each other later. Blake recognized who came. He also clearly couldn't stay here anymore. So he found an excuse. "I'll go first help arrange room. See you later." Blake turned and left. Sarah stayed. Facing Nathan and Emma. She clearly bit hesitant. Feeling even more scared than facing Manager Lou. Nathan just looked at Sarah once. Didn't say anything. Then turned walking into room. He very clear. This matter he can't say anything. So he completely doesn't care. Just let Emma decide herself. Sarah, seeing Nathan turn away, immediately felt cold in heart. Thought Nathan still has ill feelings and attitude, not wanting accept her. But Emma very clear Nathan's meaning. She tilted body pointing into room. Said to Sarah, come in. If in room Nathan doesn't want talk, she would directly refuse and leave. Clearly letting her decide. She can't decide this matter. She can't decide this matter. Sarah stunned a bit. Didn't expect Emma invited her in. Immediately bit happy. Hurriedly nodded. Happily followed her into room. After entering room, Sarah looked around. Sat on chair, while Nathan and Emma sat on sofa. Leaning together looking at Sarah. Waiting for her to speak first. Sarah sitting there. Seemed very awkward and unnatural. Both hands placed before her. Unconsciously squeezing fingertips, hard until pale. Long time no see. Last meeting. Seems was after graduation, at class reunion, right? Already almost half year, right? Sarah first just normal socializing. Because she also doesn't know what specific to say. Can only start like this. While Nathan and Emma looked at each other. Then Emma looked at her. Said, yeah, right. Been long time. Didn't expect meeting again here. Really a coincidence. Oh, where's your boyfriend? Emma suddenly remembered. Sarah wasn't playing with boyfriend? Why now only came alone? Didn't bring boyfriend over? Oh, boyfriend. Actually I don't understand him much. I feel maybe he and I don't suit each other. Sarah, remembering things Charles just did, immediately felt bit disgusted. Time they together also not long. He did things like that. This made her already not liking. Even more thinking whether should continue this relationship. Haven't understood person already together. After thinking carefully, then decide whether to date or not. Emma suddenly opened mouth saying sentence. Made Sarah immediately silent. This sentence don't know if Emma has hidden meaning. But Sarah, associated with past matters. I rejected Nathan's confession long time already. Initially gave him hope, promised him. Finally disappointed, continuously rejected him. Result now quickly. Dating someone don't understand well. This like I simply don't like Nathan. Oh no, maybe because I'm not serious. Now only discovered. He might not be type 1 like. Sarah explained simply a bit. But actually in her heart knows. This dating just to kill time. Also to help herself quickly. Get over high school shadow. After speaking, Sarah saw Emma's expression slightly change. She immediately bit worried. Afraid Emma would say something. But actually, Emma also didn't say more. She nodded. Then softly said, oh, like that, you can think carefully a bit. If don't like then break up early. To avoid later hurting each other. Yeah, I'll think. Sarah took deep breath, adjusting her mood. Trying make herself not too nervous. Otherwise later topics. Also won't be able continue. Alright, what you want say just say. Emma adjusted sitting position. She tilted head looking at Sarah. Tone also very calm and gentle. About temperament and momentum. Don't know unintentionally or deliberately already overwhelmed Sarah. Sarah slightly lowered head a bit. Said softly. Just want talk with you guys a bit. See if we can be friends again. Friends? Emma and Nathan looked at each other. Both eyes had bit surprise. Didn't expect Sarah wanted talk about this. Yeah, right. I feel our relationship really bit dry. We also have no deep hatred. So I still want be friends with you. Sarah's voice getting smaller. She clearly bit lacking confidence. Emma and Nathan also didn't immediately reply. Looking at each other like asking others' opinion. Emma read from Nathan's eyes. Knew Nathan no longer has ill feelings toward Sarah. After all been so long. Nathan feels he already has everything. Happiness Nathan receives from Emma. Already completely enough. To make Nathan no longer care about old matters. Just pursued her so long. But she didn't agree. Then also no more contact. Just simply doesn't want relationship with her anymore. Really no deep hatred. Emma actually also doesn't care anymore. Previously cutting ties with Sarah. She actually later thinking back. She perhaps too hasty, too extreme. That time already liked Nathan. Also reason to cut ties with Sarah. Just because liked Nathan. Now thinking back. Actually she and Sarah have no hatred. Even no conflict at all. Now looking back. Maybe they were too harsh to Sarah. Plus now she already has boyfriend. Being friends with her nothing big. After moment of silence, Emma slowly spoke. Yeah, of course. We're all classmates. Being friends very normal. Old matters all past already. Really? You guys really want that? Sarah immediately eyes brightened. Mouth also smiled. When turning looking at Nathan. Nathan also lightly nodded, agreeing with Emma's words. Sarah face full of joy. Both hands clasped tight. Seriously said. That's really great. I sincerely wish you two well. Hope you'll be together forever. Growing old together. Really, I just want to be friends with you. If you don't mind old matters. Even better. Chapter 314. You go. I already said break up. Ha ha ha. Okay. Got it. You don't need be so excited. You're right. We also have no deep hatred. Being friends very normal. Emma helplessly laughed once. Gently said. She could feel. Her mood changed a lot. Probably matured much more. Way of thinking also different from before much. Sarah looked at Nathan again. She knew Emma could easily accept her. But with Nathan, she really not very confident. While Nathan looked at her, nodded lightly, gently replied. Just that simple sentence. Corner of eyes slightly curved up. She smiled softly, said. Then I won't bother you anymore. We'll contact later. Goodbye. Sarah also very understanding. Not continuing bothering their date. She stood up, without hesitation walked outside. Emma also stood up seeing her off. Said goodbye then closed door. Huh, I thought you would say something more. Result she's still thinking about these things. After Emma returned, she sat down beside Nathan. Leaning on his shoulder. Sighed once. Nathan nodded, replied. She definitely values you as friend very much. That's why cares about you like this. Before when cutting ties, she quite decisive. What was it for? I also forgot. Oh, nothing. I also don't remember clearly. Emma hurriedly shook head, then said. Actually she remembers clearly what for. Because that time Sarah had bad intentions. Wanted to separate Nathan, and then, she already liked Nathan. So very angry with Sarah's actions. Then argued with her. Now thinking back, was she valuing love too much and friendship too little? Forget it, don't talk about this anymore. Let's go. Blake texted said already arrange. Nathan stood up, holding Emma's hand, with her left room. Luggage already brought up by staff. At that room's door, Blake standing there. Boss's son now looking like doorman. Smiling welcoming them. When they passed, he even opened door himself. Please come in, please come in. Thank you, want to come sit a bit? Nathan awkwardly thanked. Then invited him. But how could Blake disturb them? Too quickly refused. Not talking anymore. I have to go. Won't bother you anymore. If any needs just tell me. Wish you have fun. After having fun just go. I already said. Won't take a penny from you. Nathan still wanted to say something. But Blake didn't give him chance. After speaking, he left. After two entered room. Seeing luxurious space before eyes. They couldn't help exclaim. This definitely hotel's best room. Everything completely new. Full of luxury smell. Nathan and Emma went inside. Inside has thin curtain. He pulled curtain up. Inside really is hot spring pool. Steam rising. In room still has beautiful fresh flower petals. Beside pool has small tables. On them displayed all kinds red wine. Foreign liquor and exquisite decorations. Cigars. Cigarettes all complete. Above hot spring pool. Still has dragon head carved very vividly. Beside pool has button. When pressing button. Dragon head sprays warm spring water. At this time water circulation system starts working. Inside pool still has stone bed to lie. In front is big screen. Can play movies or something. Can say bathing hot springs and dating here. Really is very romantic thing. After Sarah left Nathan and Emma. She returned to her room. Though she went with Charles. But booked 2 rooms. Of course Sarah not staying with Charles. She's not casual like that. Just knew each other 1 month already staying together. Progress like that too fast. In this month, she only held hands with Charles. Besides no further actions. Sarah still very happy. This trip made her very satisfied. Though reconciled with Nathan and Emma. But for her, like not in heart. Occasionally thinking about. Still feels uncomfortable. Now this knot finally untied. She feels extremely happy. Knock knock. Sarah just sat down rest not long. Her phone received message. She opened to see. Was message from Charles. Baby, going to Hot Springs? I'll come pick you up. Seeing this message, Sarah couldn't help frown. She remembered earlier matters. Charles's actions made her really disappointed. Though so, she that time also didn't get angry at him. Also didn't directly leave him. Already gave him face. Let him think she maybe doesn't care much. Now still pretending nothing happened. Inviting her to Hot Springs. She doesn't think Charles doesn't realize this? Sarah sitting there looking at message. More feeling uncomfortable. She after while then replied message. Charles. I think I need reconsider our relationship. Maybe we don't suit each other much. Charles' other side immediately replied right away. Then few question marks. Showing his confusion now. What does this sentence mean? Even if he's stupid can still understand. Isn't this wanting break up with me? I'll come see you right away. Let's talk clearly. Okay. Charles sent message. Sarah seeing, frowned. Heart feeling bit uncomfortable. At this time still need explain what to him. Already late. Just got hurt. Why that time didn't think of consequences. Don't come here, I don't want say anything. Your actions disappointed me. I don't like it, so let's break up. Sarah replied message. But she still didn't receive reply from other party. After while, Sarah suddenly heard door knocking. Knock knock. Open door, it's me. Open door okay? Definitely we have some misunderstanding. Can you listen to my explanation? Outside came Charles's voice. Very urgent. Door knocking getting louder. No misunderstanding at all. You don't need explain. You go, I already said break up. Sarah shouted toward door. Heart bit impatient. Before why didn't discover. Charles is such difficult person. Right then. Only heard Charles clicking tongue. Then sound of him entering door code. Sarah eyes widened. Face full of panic. Clearly he got frightened. Does Charles know my room password? Chapter 315. Have you fallen for someone else? The password entering sound very smooth. Completely not like guessing. Like he knows very clearly. Sarah immediately panicked. She doesn't know how Charles knows her room password. But this really frightened her. If tonight while sleeping, he sneaks in what then? Sarah stood up. Backed few steps. Leaning against window edge. Eyes not leaving door. Bang bang. Right at this time. Password entered complete. Door really opened. Sarah's heart couldn't suppress panic. Didn't expect. Charles really knows her room password. If not discovering now, then maybe tonight he would sneak in. When door opened, Charles standing at door, eyes heavily looking into room. He looked at bed first. After that, then saw Sarah standing by window, face full of fear. You what do you want? Sarah hurriedly grabbed tissue box beside, pointing at Charles, trying use it as self-defense weapon. Charles slowly walked forward. Eyes focused on Sarah. Baby, don't break up with me okay? What did I do wrong? I beg you don't break up. Charles said softly, still trying get closer. Actually he also doesn't dare too hasty. Entering room without permission because couldn't bear it. He just afraid losing Sarah. So revealed matter. He knows room password. When entering room. Seeing Sarah so scared. He also doesn't dare do anything excessive. Just dare slowly approach. Meanwhile, Sarah already extremely frightened. She too scared. Charles will do something excessive. She's a girl. Definitely can't resist Charles, a man. Don't come here, otherwise I'll call for help. Sarah pointing at Charles, loudly warning him. Trying chase him away, but Charles no intention giving up. He stopped 1 meter from Sarah. Not daring get closer. He also doesn't want strain relationship with Sarah. He not moving. But can we talk nicely a bit? Why suddenly want break up like this? I don't understand. What exactly for? Just now at meal we were still fine. Charles completely doesn't understand situation. What exactly happened? Just now at restaurant. Sarah suddenly left. Then when returning wants break up with him. This makes him completely not understand. We really don't suit each other. Better break up. After breaking up we can still be friends. If you keep like this, we won't be able to be friends anymore. Sarah also doesn't dare say anything. Too stimulating him. She doesn't say reason for breaking up. Just says not suitable. She afraid saying wrong will make Charles angry. What exactly for? Have you fallen for someone else? Charles frowned a bit, guessing one possibility. He thinks if suddenly breaking up, must be third person involved. But just at meal, no one appeared. Besides them only manager. And also Nathan with Emma, that couple. Definitely not him. Then suddenly Charles' eyes widened. His eyes showed surprise. He thought of another person. Hotel owner. He's so young. Also handsome and rich, really perfect. No way, not right? Sarah has fallen for hotel owner? Could she like him? But if nothing happened, she also can't suddenly break up like this.